We are live. Voice of Sinoe here, Esoteric. Brand new edition of the show coming your way. Premiere, Sinoe County Premiere platform. Let's see. Make sure we are live. It looks that I'm frozen again. Hopefully not. It looks that I'm frozen again. Hopefully not. All right. It looks that I'm frozen again. Hopefully not. All right. All right, let's see. I'm having freezing. I thought I cleared this computer. Why is it slow? I did a lot of work on it the other day, guys. Give me a second. Let's see what it will be over to. Unfreeze this. I'm frozen right now. Let's see. Let me get this set up, guys. Give me a second here. Let's just sometimes ask up. Let's see.
But guess what? The people come up here. I swear. How we they eat here with me then? The son our men and they get a rock. My husband at teaching is like. Ah, what's that to you? Know, it's on say we the mic is here say. Know, it's on. We modo sagole ne pa. Ibo boni bien every day. Yo,
Mr. Rescue. Oh, I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? Oh, you're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say I'm like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, now why you to us? You hearing claims to even be the hero from your experience. But why you for us? So why the rest press not stable? No job, no food to put on the table. No justice for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't hold. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping for the bringing poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people, I hate to say you got no love. Mr. Rescue. Oh, I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? Oh, you're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say I'm like you. You say you was going to change things, but we not seeing changes. Promises you made, you and your rescue team, but we not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You dance sassy, you wish hunting. Now only that, but the Liberian people suffering. You dance sassy, you wish hunting. Now only that, but the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you really can to rescue now. You and your rescue team. Oh, Mr. Rescue. Oh, I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? Oh, you're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say I'm like everything we see. Yama 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 yama. Tired with that drama 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 drama. Tired living on sama 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 sama. Mr. Rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say I'm like you.
Yeah. Top on J.
Yo, I want to do my way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day.
Out up here today. I don't need that right now. Why is this doing this? Man, let's see. All right, guys, let's see. Hopefully, it's gonna cooperate here. You know, technology sometimes be acting up, glitching on my side. All right, let's see. Let's try this again and see how it plays out.
Yeah. Top on J. Yo, I want to do my way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. What you gonna do? I'm gonna teach the youth the truth. I'm gonna tell them what to do. Instead of them being bad, knowing the wrongs from the right. I'm gonna fill in every gap, getting every hold.
All right, guys. I think I should be good now. All right, let's get this one.
Yeah. Top on J. Yo, I want to do my way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way.
Yeah, they don't want me to do my way, but I'm gonna do my way this afternoon. Don't go away. Feel free to share the show on.
Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. What you gonna do? I'm gonna teach the youth the truth.
Yeah, I have my own way to get you welcome aboard.
I'm gonna tell them what to do. Instead of them being bad, knowing the wrongs from the right.
Yes, this afternoon we have a firebrand young man, O'Hara Teah, is our special guest on the first segment of the
I'm gonna fill in every gap, getting every hole that's fine. Seems like they're not able. Give me the job, but they're not stable. You let me have my.
Yeah, O'Hara, we are told, is the president of the Nomompoh Progressive Youth for Change. And there was a recent memorandum of understanding, or if you like, a contract that was signed through the influence of the representative of District Number 1, Sinoe County. And O'Hara Teah has an issue with that. So we're going to go into it this afternoon. Feel free to share the show.
Wait, to me people waiting to live. Okay. To me my country gonna live. Okay. They not getting the right place. Okay. My people call me, then they cry. Yeah.
Was the people of Numompoh shortchanged by Africa Finch Corporation?
When I will be high. Yeah. I wanna do it my way, but they don't want me to my way. They keep on pushing me down. I wanna do it my way.
Yeah, that's how I put the esoteric. Yeah, I'm going to do it my way. And we're going to make sure the people of Sinoe County, District Number 1, 2, 3, the county as a whole, everybody is treated fair.
They don't want me to my way, suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I want to do it my way. They don't want me to my way, suppressing me.
Yes, our guest is backstage. Let me do some sharing here, guys, and it will be right with you on the screen. Don't go away, share.
Suppressing me every day. I wish I had my own way. What you gonna do? I'm gonna flip a new page. Bad day to a good day. I gonna get them peace for nation. My vision, no more they die from starvation. My mission, I gonna get my people courage. You're sorry, I've been there, don't be discouraged. I heard it, I gonna make it up my habit. To get my plans to establish. You let me have my own plan. Get back to my motherland. Show love to my fellow friends. I'm gonna teach them peace and justice. Justice, saying the fight I'm gonna hard it. I die to see my people grieving. Yeah, I wanna do it my way, but they don't want me to my way. They keep on pushing me down. Oh, I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. What you want to do? Yo, my way, this my way. Why you don't want me to do my way? Through my commitment and effort, my people better come live. So many places, so many times I try. Knowing the truth, no one seems to be by my side. Yeah. Can't wait to see that day my people gonna be lifted. Don't like to even think about how they were ill-treated. Let my way prevail. So many bad and my people in hell. So I ask you, God, give me the power to my way so I can tell them to go my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. What you want to do? I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way.
Yeah, the politicians are president.
Yeah. Takunje. Yo, I want to do my way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. What you want to do? I'm gonna teach the youth the truth. I'm gonna tell them what to do. Instead of them being bad, knowing the wrongs from the right.
Yes, so who knows the right from the wrong here? I think the young people of Sinoe County, especially O'Hara Teah, he feels he knows his right from his left. You know, so O'Hara this afternoon has a qualm with the agreement that was signed by the Nomompoh people through the influence of the district representative, District Number 1, Sinoe County, Romeo Quioh. So O'Hara is backstage. He's going to be with you shortly, but in the meantime, we ask you that you share the show. We'll be right with you on the stream. Patrick is backstage as well.
I'm gonna fill in every gap, getting every hole that's fine. Seems like they're not able. Give me the job, but they're not stable. You let me have my own way. Show me people waiting to live. Okay. Show me my country gonna live. Okay. They're not getting the right taste. Okay. My people call me, then they cry. Yeah. I won't speak on, I will be high. Yeah. I wanna do it my way, but they don't want me to my way. They keep on pushing me down. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. What you want to do? I'm gonna play for new page. Bad day to a good day. I'm gonna get them peace for nation. My vision, no more they die from starvation. My mission, I'm gonna get my people courage. You're sorry, I've been there, don't be discouraged. I heard it, I'm gonna make it up my hobby. To get my plans to establish. You let me have my own plan. Give birth to my motherland. Show love to my fellow friends. I'm gonna teach them peace and justice. Justice, saying the fight I'm gonna hard it. I tired see my people grieving. Yeah, I wanna do it my way, but they don't want me to my way. They keep on pushing me down. Oh, I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way. Suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. What you want to do? Yo, my way, this my way. Why you don't want me to do my way? Through my commitment and effort, my people better come live. So many places, so many times I tried. Knowing the truth, no one seems to be by my side. Yeah. Can't wait to see that day my people gonna be lifted. Don't like to even think about how they were ill-treated. Let my way prevail. So many bad and my people in hell. So I ask you, God, give me the power to my way so I can tell it on the world.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sinoe County premier platform here, Voice of Sinoe, coming to you from these United States of America. We are 14 minutes into the show, so we got to get the ball rolling here. Let's see. I can get on the screen and get my man Patrick on here. Let the man get situated, and I will bring Patrick on. But welcome to all the viewers. Sinoe County Premier Platform Voice of Sinoe is here. We want to say thanks to the early viewers, those that are coming in right now. The CEO, Deputy CEO, Voice of Sinoe is following. Bolu Freeman, ESOTERIC, understood by the chosen few. You are welcome aboard, baby. Let's see. Let me bring my man Patrick here so we can get it going here. Let's get that up there. Hey, Patrick. Your audio. Activate your audio. Your audio is now activated. Yeah, I'm trying to help on my side, but it's okay.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
It's okay right now?
Yeah, you're good. Is it possible to elevate your camera a little bit? You're all the way down, or it's not? If it is not possible, then that's fine.
Yeah, but up?
Yeah, like so we can see you from the chest area. You're I'm seeing you from here.
Oh, okay, all right.
Let me put you backstage while you do that. All right, so O'Hara is also backstage. Once he is ready, I will bring him on. I think Sam is running a few minutes late. Let's see. All right, Patrick, you look great. Thank you. Good. How you doing, boss? Welcome back to our the oasis of information and where we discuss Liberia, Sinoe, and all things Liberia.
Oh yes, I think it's a fantastic day again to be back here. We have always been back every Thursday for the people. Their right to information, their right to be informed is guaranteed by the Constitution and by our moral obligation to them. So being back every Thursday, I mean to share information with them, educate them, and guide them in the way things look like in this country, around the world, is something that is very awesome and very incredible. But we are back, and happy to be back here. It's going to be firing today. It's going to be very, very interesting and educating as well as politically in the heart.
All right, Patrick. But otherwise, everything is okay there. You are doing great. Liberia is. I know a lot of things are going on, but we don't want to keep O'Hara backstage. When we're ready for segment 2, then we can run through happenings and stuff like that, or what you are following right now. But let's bring O'Hara. So he can, the Liberia, you can be burning data, right? So let me just bring it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I have the special honor to bring our special guest for today on the first segment of Voice of Sinoe, O'Hara Teah. Patrick, you want to put yourself on mute? Yeah, excellent. Thank you. So I want to bring O'Hara Teah. He's I'm told, he's the president of the Nomompoh Progressive Youth for Change. And he has some concerns that he wants to talk about today. And so we are happy to have him on. So O'Hara, let me bring the young man here. O'Hara, get you are on mute. You are on mute. Unmute yourself.
Are you getting me now?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so let me say good evening from Liberia. Good evening to my bully Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick is not mute apparently, but go ahead.
So I'd like to appreciate you for bringing me on. Let me extend my warmest greeting to our many listeners who are following the show. I don't know if you will introduce the show or we should keep the ball rolling, because you guys understand why you do the ball.
So y'all give me a second here. So again, ladies and gentlemen, officially welcome to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora. Again, we have a special guest. O'Hara Teah is coming from Liberia. He's a son of Sinoe County, a young active politician, student at the University of Liberia, and very active in the country. He follows what is going on, especially in his county. And O'Hara thought that, you know, our people have been shortchanged for a long time, especially when it comes to concession agreements and those things. And so the latest one right now, it has to do with a new company. Hopefully I get the name right. It's Africa, I think Finch or Finch, something like that. The representative of District number 1 Sinoe County, Honorable Romeo Quioh, negotiated with this company, and a memorandum of understanding was signed, and the details of that agreement, that's what O'Hara has an issue with. So O'Hara, officially again, give us your opening statement if you want to give some introductory comments, what you are involved with in the country, let the audience get to know you. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Freeman. So, like you said, my name is O'Hara Teah. I serve as the president of the Numompoh Youth in Monrovia, and I'm involved with a lot of youthful activity in Monrovia from Sinoe. Apart from that, I also serve as the president of the Sinoe Citizen Base in Monrovia. It's the conglomeration of young people. But I'm here today in the capacity as the president of the Numompoh Youth. And today we will be unearthing some of the dubious deeds that one of our sons, Honorable Quioh, who hails from Numompoh, is involved with a company. This thing is something that we thought to discuss in closed door as citizens of Numompoh. But when the leader failed to listen, we have no alternative but to bring him to the public, which we are about to do now. So today going to be interesting. We are going to be exposing some of those dubious things that the lawmaker is involved with, the part of the law of Liberia that he has violated, and his decision to remain recalcitrant and return to status quo ante. That's what we'll be discussing. So, Mr. Freeman, we are here today and we'll be very fiery and fluid, but very respectful in the discussion.
Thank you. I like that last statement. We can be fiery, we can disagree, but we can still be respectful to each other. So that's perfect. Is it possible that you can be steady, kind of a little moving around? So if you can be still, that would be great. Patrick.
Yeah, I'm good now.
I want you to initiate a conversation. What's the initial question for O'Hara, if any, before I come in?
Yes. So I want to welcome the young activist or advocate of Sinoe. He has been in the vanguard of advocacy for social justice and respect, and for common people's rights. And I want to welcome him today. He's in the hot seat. The fact that he's come to unearth, some issues he believes are not compatible with people's welfare. He must remember also too that he's before the judgment throne of the spokesperson of the elders and ancestors. And so we are happy to interact with him and crisscross on the issues he has. We'll go in depth and know exactly what we are about to begin with. O'Hara Teah, you are a youth of Numompoh, in Sinoe. I remember on the 1st of January, Romeo Quioh in an effort to work with the young people of Numompoh and bring before them some of the things he'll be doing and how they can each support him too, or maybe reach out to him where they have doubts about his movements and everything else. I mean, you were at that program and you spoke at that program and everything was looking good. I mean, all this in less than 2 months. I mean, issues, about.
So Patrick.
Yeah.
Let's go this route, right? Since O'Hara is here for something, before we even shoot any question, I want O'Hara to put whatever you see here for in context for us. So, O'Hara, you have a pick in the bear. I want you to empty the bear. What is in there? Why are you here?
Well, thank you very much. So I'm here today to inform the people of Sinoe County in Liberia and the Diaspora that there is. Well, first day, let me apologize if you see me moving. I'm at the Capitol building. Well, I came for a meeting, and then the meeting is yet to start. So I'll just left the area to use the opportunity and communicate.
So
I'm not
expecting. It's not going to interfere with the conversation?
No, it will not interfere. The conversation will end before the meeting start.
Okay.
So that's why you see me just moving here and then I'm standing. So after we had the reconciliatory meeting on January 1st, Nomompoh Quioh told us about a company which we appreciated. Since then, Dak, he did not give us any detail. Neither did he meet the people of Numompoh in Monrovia or communicated to the Numompoh citizens in the diaspora, nor the Numompoh people at home. The representative of District 1, who is the son of Numompoh, invited 2 guys from Numompoh. One is the head of the forest and one is the secretary to Monrovia. And he promised to give them 1,200 US, which they quoted. I'm quoting them specifically and I'm calling same candidate and the youth chairman of Numompoh back home to be specific before he asked me for evidence. So evidence can be testimony, it can be reference. So he called those guy with a lot of promises that he bring a company to Numompoh, they should come and sign. And then he wanted them to sign immediately. And then they said, no, they have to go home. If you read the Community Forest Management Law of 2008, honor guarding principle, section 2.2c, it talks about awareness. When you are caring of a forest in the community, there should be sufficient awareness. Thereafter, the meeting ground where people will sign the agreement should be within the locality of the forest. Now that was awareness done, the lawmaker just go to Numompoh, gather some of the chief, who some of them even refuse to sign the agreement, and coerce some of them, even threaten that some of them going against the interest when they have payroll issue, you're not run after it. Some of those people signed, some of them did not sign. They came to Monrovia before we know that indeed this company was going Sinoe. When we saw the company name, African Finch Corporation, we went on the internet, we made a lot of research. The company has no online presence. We went to the Electoral business registry to check. The company is not even registered, no record. We checked for the office space that Nomompoh Quioh said on 2nd Street. There is no office space. The following time again, they said the office space on 20th Street. They have called more than 3 destinations where they have this office, and we are yet to see any office space. What they are doing currently, the lawmaker office is the company office. So the lawmaker is playing a dual role. He is serving as lawmaker and serving as head of the company currently. That is a conflict of interest. If you read the National Code of Conduct that govern all officials, not only appointed officials, but elected officials, read chapter 5. I want you to take record and counter check what I'm saying. Chapter 5, 10.6, talk about conflict of interest. You understand? You cannot be a lawmaker and you be representing a company. And then down to 10.11, it talk about disclosure of interest. If you have an interest in a concession company, it is prudent that you disclose the interest before they sign it, and you will not be involved because you have a SAC. Neither did he observe any of those laws. He violated all of the laws. He represented the company. He crafted the MOU. He did everything and went home, to coerce our people to sign that bogus agreement. Now, when we saw the document, some of our people, they did not understand the nature of the constitutional violation that were involved. So they were not so specific about those things. Their more interest was what is in the MOU for the people of Numompoh. We saw the MOU, a forward that worth millions of dollars. The company said they cannot pay a bridge that cost 85,000 because the survey for that bridge, the estimate was done for TVL. And at some point in time, TVL make that money available when Romeo Quioh was superintendent. And according to him, at the time, Nomompoh had 2 projects during the July 26 independence that was done in Sando. So the government diverted that 85,000, which is a debate for another day, because I don't know if government can divert social corporate responsibility for a fund for a specific community to government project. So that's a discussion for another day. So that justification was accepted by the people. Now you are carrying another company in our community, and you stay insisting that the company cannot build a bridge that worth 85,000 United dollars. And then the normal people started to use the bridge that Sinoe Forest is being entitled as reference. And then Honorable Quioh argued that according to the law, logging company can pay no concrete bridge. They can use Eki, a certain log in the bush called Eki. He said the law said they should use Eki. Up to now, we are yet to see the law that state that they should use Eki. He said the reason why you see Sinoe Forest is not functioning actively because Sinoe Forest built concrete bridge, so they went financially bankrupt. Immediately, I placed call to Sinoe Forest, and I realized that they are very active. In fact, Sinoe Forest, they don't want to do exportation any longer. They want to cut down the law and produce material in Liberia. As I speak to you, Sinoe Forest is building her own ship in Mount Gibby, beyond Boston. They hire some, I think, Finland. They building their own ship. First time in Liberia for company to build ship here is Sinoe Forest. So if you will be using that company as a reference that they broke down because they built bridge, why they say that they have reached an agreement not to take law from Liberia but to produce material here. So you are being so deceitful. They also said that they will build schools, but they will build school in 5 years. Who enter in the forest and take law and export law and make money, but will build school in 5 years? Who does that? They said they will build clinic, but they did not call the specific time they will build a clinic. But every year they will provide $2,590 for the clinic. Now, Numompoh does not have a single clinic. There are other mini clinics around. If you do the math, each of those clinics will be receiving, I think, about $200 and some more US a week. It's very insufficient. You understand? If you do the calculation, I posted the MOU, all of those things they will do, and I will reach 300,000, do the calculation in the 15 years. And then a forest that is very rich. Do you know how many logs in that bush? Some of those logs, they've been existing for 1,000 years. Some of those logs you don't find in other countries. But then few Indian guys will come and then they give you share. In fact, the lawmaker is the shareholder in the company. I challenge anyone from your office to come out. Then we'll begin to expose them for real. He's a shareholder. It's against the law. You cannot be a lawmaker and shareholder in the company. You can't do that. So he's doing all of these things. And then he said they will build school in 5 years. They will build vocational school, but they haven't told us when they will build vocational school. They can't build a concrete bridge because it's against the law. You know, which law says you can't build concrete bridge? They will build hand pumps. They will install Chinese lead. So you want to take law that worth millions of dollars in exchange for Chinese lead that worth $2.50 for one? Are you serious? What's the value of hand pump? You should be discussing something beneficial. I follow a post from Excel Meta. I saw Meta training young people into industrial engineering, doing a lot of great things. Meta not paying $300 US pump. They training people. They sending people abroad. So when you bring a company to our community, it should be a very responsible company. This company does not have a history. We have searched the internet. We don't know where this company is currently operating anywhere in the world. If they have a record of coming abroad, any part of the world to work, their track record. You understand? So how can we trust that this company is responsible when they don't have internet presence? There is nothing about it existing. Now, someone argue that of all those things, FDA recognized them. you know, they went to sign agreement. We understand the relationship with Representative Quioh and the FDA boss. Romeo Quioh served as FDA director before, and this current FDA manager and him, they work together. And currently, Romeo Quioh is a representative. He has a greater influence on FDA and EPA because he served ahead there before. This is the bureau. Those officials of government, they are involved in a lot of clandestine things. So now because FDA recognized this company, so it means that we should accept it. FDA don't determine why we're accepting our community forest. We as the people, we determine that.
O'Hara, let's engage with some of the things you have said so far. All right, but thank you so much for at least giving us something to chew on a little bit. All right. If I understood you correctly, you said the lawmaker went to Numompoh. Is that correct?
Your line is breaking.
I'm hearing you very well. Patrick, are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm getting you now.
Yeah, I think it's kind of delaying for Patrick. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Okay, I think O'Hara is frozen there. That's what the problem was.
Okay. All right. So thanks for.
Let me bring him back. Let me bring him back. Okay, she's back now.
Back.
O'Hara, I'm following. Yeah, I get you, but your line is breaking.
Yeah, it's because your internet is kind of low delaying. That's why. But are you hearing me now?
Very clear.
Okay.
All right.
Patrick, before you come in, I just wanted to make sure, just to make sure that you're correct. Oh man. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Sam, you welcome aboard, boy. But he just kept moving around. Let's put him in backstage when he's ready. So Patrick, I have a lot to ask O'Hara, but hopefully internet. Hey Sam, welcome aboard.
Okay. All right. So should I flow now?
Yeah, go ahead, but O'Hara is not on though.
Oh, I mean, what's going on with internet, man?
Yeah.
Hey Sam, welcome, man, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to get back on. Let's see whether he'll be active. I'll bring him back on. Okay, he's now on. All right. Patrick, go ahead, shoot your question.
All right. O'Hara, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, thank you. So thank you for the great summary, and the synopsis of what you've given shows that there's something to really talk about here. So I made everything you have said and everything you have laid before us and the world. And what do you want? What do you want your advocacy to achieve? Where is it headed? What do you want Romeo Quioh or the FDA and the entire logging company staff in Numompoh community? What do you want to see be done as the right thing or as a way forward?
Thank you. So the first and foremost thing, to start negotiating with the Nomompoh people, the first and foremost thing, the lawmaker of the district one should back off on the process because he is not independent. We want to sit on the drawing board. We want to start everything over. We should be the one to determine what we want, and the lawmaker. Because everything on that MOU was written by Honorable Quioh. Secondly, this company have to they have to be responsible. The first thing they need to do, they need to come to town, get their official registration document, get their office, have a website where we can trace their past history or where they have done concession before we can even sit with them to give them our forest. So everything that was done, it was done into that kind of hurried move. The lawmaker himself brought them, according to him, that he said by himself, he brought them, he took them to Numompoh. So there was not sufficient awareness done within our community. Some of our people who has the legal ability to make decisions was not even aware of that, or to enlighten the community on what to accept. So the first and foremost thing, the major issue we want now is, if the company really want to go Numompoh, they should sit with the Numompoh citizens, not the representative. The citizens themselves, we meet with them and discuss. Anything the citizen is going through that is difficult, We will invite the representative to use his own side. That's what people do. When Sinoe Forest and the people of Tatue were sitting on their MOU, Senator Donkey was not writing. He intervened at the time the bridge issue arises. When the company said they can't pay the bridge, then when he came in and said, no, you should pay the bridge. That's how lawmaker can behave. You can't be the one to determine what the company wants. So, Patrick, in short, let the company come back to the drawing board with the Nomompoh people. They have to tell us who are they, where have they operated, and also we can know their history. We can just give you 18,500 or hectare of foreign land to a company that you have no record on. You understand? Why in case the company started to call all of our law in the foreign and then they lack the capacity to even shape them because they don't even have money. Then the laws will be on the community. So if they think that they are responsible,
O'Hara, I want you
yeah.
to be. I want you to be a little brief with your answer, so we can be able to come and do follow up. So just to be clear, did you say the representative? O'Hara, you're not. Are you with us? Are you?
Yeah, following you.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you are looking elsewhere. That's why I'm asking. So, did you
Yeah.
say the representative he went to Numompoh to meet with the people? Did he go to Sinoe? There's a lot of
Yeah, so
feedback.
I have to mute my video for a better network. So can you repeat your question?
Did you say that the lawmaker he went to Sinoe to meet with the people?
Yes, he went to Sinoe. He went to Sinoe to sign. He went to Sinoe when he took the Indian guy to Sinoe to sign the MOU with our awareness. There was no awareness carried on in the community that this company coming. What this company will do, he only present the MOU, and most of the people will never sign it. Few of them who are supposed to sign. I can send you the photo now. You can see more than 10 persons in that photo that sign MOU for a community of over 50,000 people.
So O'Hara, how many persons are with you in on what you are doing, right? How many persons you have on your side?
That for you to take advocacy against someone who is loved in your community that always voted for him, it means that the people gave you that support. Currently, as I'm speaking to you, there is a meeting currently in Yukutan, and the Nomompoh community is waiting for me to go update them on the meeting that I had with the caucus today. So I'm being supported by the Nomompoh leadership in Liberia, in America, and back home. We have the blessing of our people. I both believe that Romeo Quioh have taken 4 different companies to Nomompoh. None of them did good in our community. And this one will not materialize in where he is failing to follow the rightful procedure. So we have the blessing of our people.
Yeah, O'Hara, the reason I asked the question, you are a president of a group, and then I have a communication in my possession where the group does not agree with you. The members, the leadership of your own group, do they agree with you? So that's why I'm asking, how many persons on your side? Are you doing this by yourself, or your whole the organization you are leading, the Nomompoh Youth or Progressive Youth, are they with you? Because I have their communication, they don't agree with you. As a matter of fact, they say you are acting unilaterally. That's what they say in the communication.
So that when we understand politics, right? Romeo Quioh is a political man. Romeo Quioh called me to compromise this issue. He sent Lee Namotie to have a meeting with us, and we failed to compromise the issue. So what he did, he called few of his family members who have never attended Nomompoh Youth activity, and then they said the Nomompoh Youth they go and have a meeting to suspend me. So they did not suspend me until I raised the issue. We conducted 3 different meetings within the Nomompoh community that gave rise to that letter at the caucus. So few of Romeo children and sister children and brother children, they are not Nomompoh youth. In fact, how can a 48-year-old person be youth? The person who called for the meeting, they are 48, they pass youth stage. So that thing is not a genuine issue.
O'Hara, I'm saying I mean, let me call these guys names, right? Whether you know them, because they'll sign the communication. Do you know Leaving Due or Leaving Due?
Oh my man, yeah. So I I know Lavant Due. Lavant Due is the former secretary of the Numompoh Youth. She's currently the vice president of the Sapo Youth. So when she got elected as Sapo Youth vice president, she turned over because you can be Numompoh Youth, the Sapo Youth bigger than the Numompoh Youth, right? So you can be Numompoh Youth secretary and Sapo Youth vice president. So I know Lavant Due. If we brought on board to work with us.
So who is Jack too? Jack Kumate? Who is Jack?
Jack Kumate, I don't know Jack Kumate. I have no record of any Jack Kumate attending Numompoh meeting. The only time Jack Kumate attended Numompoh meeting was when Romeo Quioh told few of his supporters to go and have separate meeting to distract us because we were making a decision to meet the caucus, on the company issue. So in order to distract the call for another meeting, the only person among those groups that was a legitimate member of Numompoh Youth was Lavant Due. So that is a distraction. It's not something to focus on.
So O'Hara, but your campaign, though, the campaign you're waging right now, I want to know how many persons, because you have the same people that are working with you, they don't agree with you.
No, those people are not working with me. I keep trying to make you to understand the decision that we took is a unanimous decision that was accepted by both Numompoh community and Numompoh Youth. We had 3 meetings. None of those people attended meeting. These are all Quioh family relative people. It is distraction. They are not happy with their uncle at all.
It's not about who attends meeting, the idea, because the role under the bottom of the same organization you role honor. So I want to know who is saying the truth here, because you say you're the president of Numompoh Youth, and these people they are saying they're official of the same organization, and they say you are acting unilaterally.
So Doc, yeah. Those people who should determine who's a member of the Numompoh. I'm the Numompoh Youth president. I tell you officially as a Numompoh Youth president that those people they are not Numompoh Youth. Anywhere in Labrador I go, people will listen to me than those people. I'm telling you, these are all Romeo relatives and family children. The only person who was a Numompoh Youth executive was Lavant Due, but she currently serves on the Sapo Youth. So she's no longer secretary of Numompoh Youth.
So who is the current secretary of Numompoh Youth?
Yeah. Come when you want to go, I'll follow you. Let me finish things.
O'Hara. O'Hara, are you with us?
I'm following. How are you?
No, you were talking to somebody on the side. That is disrespectful. This was arranged.
So I'm in a better position now.
Yeah, this is arranged.
So
you should have been ready.
Like I was saying,
yeah.
That those people, if I have record, I don't have record of most of those people attending Numompoh Youth activity. The only person who I have on record of attending is Lavant Due. Lavant left as Secretary General. She's the Sapo Youth Vice President. Since almost 1 year plus, Lavant never affiliated with Numompoh Youth because she's Vice President of the Sapo Youth. I received a call from Lavant on the day they have that meeting that I to revoke the letter from the caucus, the letter that I read against Quioh because Quioh want to meet us. You understand? And then I refused to revoke that letter on the basis of that Quioh giving some money to have meeting that they should expel me. So that is not an issue. Those people are not Numompoh Youth.
Who is Felicia Bala?
Felicia Bala is not a youth. Felicia Bala is, when you check the record, Felicia Bala is almost 45, 46. She's not a youth. Felicia Bala is a Numompoh woman.
All right. We are not doing age here. I'm talking about membership because her name is also on this communication. That you keep pushing up beyond. That's the problem. I'm telling you, there was a meeting called for by the representative planning those people to disrupt us. And on the record, I kept telling you only one person on that paper that is a legitimate Numompoh Youth, which is Lavant Due. All the other people that are there, they don't attend activities. So asking me repeat that question, who this person is that carry up backward because we with them.
So let me ask you.
Yeah, go ahead, Patrick.
Yeah, let me ask you. In whose position are you acting as president, O'Hara?
In whose position?
Mm-hmm. In whose position, for example, who was duly elected as president and then you are acting in a position as acting president?
So the first thing, there is nothing like acting president. We had an election and then I contested as vice president. I won. And Lina Quioh won as president, and Lina Quioh traveled to France. When Lina Quioh traveled to France, I assumed the mantle as president of Numompoh Youth. There was a Sinoe clause. You understand?
Okay, so
that has some people were brought on board.
By Sinoe, you are the president.
By Sinoe, I'm the president currently. By Sinoe clause, because Lina traveled to France.
Okay, so you are dismissing a number of individuals who you don't consider youth or as legitimate members of Numompoh Youth. But back to the question I was asking earlier from the beginning, or the January 1 conference, or the Quioh here with you guys, for dialoguing and making progress for the community. Do you think Representative Quioh, though everybody wants to do the right thing and be very transparent in what he does, do you think finding economic solution to the people suffering? Do you think a logging company or some concession that will bring employment and all of the benefits to the people could be better than what he has right now?
So, Patrick, I want you to know that taking a logging company to Nomompoh without a better MOU, without following legal procedure, is not economic empowerment. You understand? Today in Nomompoh, we have GVL. You can find one Nomompoh person that holding good position in GVL. Those positions that are being occupied by our people in the community are all positioned to clean the farm and cut the grasses. You understand? Most of them were redundant because they don't have capacity.
Do you have,
so today, the farm they are surviving on, they are not even farming. So carry a lucky company in Nomompoh, you understand, is a good thing. But if all the procedures are followed, it will have a better MOU. Then you say they will be in power. How many persons in Nomompoh currently can drive excavator or that will even work there and get a better job? We're talking about creating a capacity of people. That's the first thing we want the company to do. The first year of that startup we need resources to build up capacity. Then you can say they will do economic empowerment because of how people working. But that company go, you will not see typical Nomompoh men working in good position.
All right. So from what I read,
so for me, I don't see the economic dividend. It will only benefit Romeo and family.
Give us a chance, please. Please get me talking and talking. Let Ina out with you. So Patrick, go ahead.
From what I read, as some of the benefits. From what I read, as some of the benefits, they are not different from what from what is happening nationwide. But even though I don't agree with what is written there as benefits for the people, but what better do you think they can add to the MOU that could make the people, economically and viable, that would change their lives? What specifically you think needs to be added to that MOU, as something tangible that the people after many years will still be benefiting from?
Patrick, can you repeat the question very briefly? The internet is trying to get some problem.
The question is, the things outlined in the MOU are not different from the very things in other concession in other logging MOU with communities. I don't agree with them though, but my question is, what do you think can be put in that MOU, at least to give it weight, that will benefit the people in the long term, that even when the companies are left tomorrow, the people will still be benefiting from that particular part, of the MOU. What is it that the company can put in or the community can ask for, to be added in that MOU?
So Patrick, the issue here is not about what should be placed in the MOU. Anything that is not done right is not done at all. First and foremost thing we should be talking about, let the company come back to the drawing board. Let Romeo Quioh exclude himself from the process. He's a lawmaker. He can't be lawmaker and representing a private company. That's conflict of interest. He has violated the code of conduct. Romeo Quioh should be forwarded to the ombudsman to determine a punishment. That's a major issue. If that is done, the companies can come to the people of Numompoh. We will determine that. Why is it not MOU? Is Romeo Uno thing? It's not our issue. We will determine what to be in the MOU. And we will determine the time the company should start implementing. You understand? If that comrade should go to Numompoh, you will not tell you will start paying school in 5 years. So why will you be doing 5 years before you start paying school in 5 years? You will not tell her that you can pay concrete bridge or a creek that the bridge worth just about 85,000 as per the previous estimate done by DVL. You will not tell her that you provide $2.50 United Chinese left. That is not our issue. You will be discussing about tangible things that will have a larger impact on the Numompoh community. Our forest worth millions of dollars, and then you have an MOU that now we reach 300,000, then you expel to people. Is that what you call economic dividend? Do you know the negative impact of logging company?
O'Hara,
That's a lot of negative impact.
So are you going to Nomompoh right now? I mean, as part of the advocacy to educate the people what they need to know, what they need to have. Are you going to Nomompoh, or you just came on over and advocating?
No, I will be on the Numompoh Peace Conference. In fact, I'm one of the speakers on the Numompoh Peace Conference. I will be there. And the unique part about it, when you check on the agenda, after Romeo Quioh finished speaking, after one more person, then I will speak on behalf of the Numompoh youth. You understand? We will inform our people. I will be in Numompoh on the 4th of this month. I mean, next month, March on the 4th. I'm not just sitting in Montreal talking. I have a show to do in Sinoe to inform the people on one of the stations. I have a show to do on OKFM before leaving to Sinoe. You understand the 4 hour. I have been receiving call from platforms like the Daylight. Daylight is they always report on forest, forest issues. Some of those bad concession and bad MOU. So we've been engaging a lot of media institutions. We are not just sitting in Montreal. Anywhere you take the agreement for the fact that Romeo Quioh is a lawmaker, has share in this company. This particular agreement is fraudulent. It's a violated lot of law of this country.
O'Hara,
You shouldn't be. I can't Patrick. You can't be a lawmaker. I don't know why you're talking that. You can't be a lawmaker and be a shareholder in company. That's our process.
O'Hara, you can't go on. We want to come in because it's not a monologue. It's a dialogue. So keep your answers succinct or short so we can be able to ask you further. So now you're saying the representative has share in the company. Where is the evidence? How can you convince us that he has share in the company? Why should I believe you?
Believe me, because Romeo Quioh called me on the phone and told me and said I have share in the company, and then I'm fighting an interest where he have a share. That if someone come publicly and say that's how your police did not graduate from Temple University, right? In most cases, the doctor or brother or proof say the evidence lies on the accuser, right? But in this political scenario, if I say Romeo get share, he say he get share, and the company register, what you do when you go to business registry, the company register, everyone that has share, you can see the document. The reason why the document is not in the database of the business registry is because Romeo have share. Romeo is smart. If that document in the database, the 1975 Freedom of Information Act gave me the right to get that document. So what they did, they took it from the database. Romeo told us confidentially, even the Nomompoh youth, the meeting that he called for where it was divided, and he told few of the children to have a different meeting. He said he has share in the company. I come in. He said,
I'm finding it hard to believe. I'm finding it hard to believe for you to say the lawmaker told you that he has share in the company. I find it very difficult to believe that. But what you do, let's bring a Christian on here, Christian been waiting patiently for a while. Let's see what a Christian.
So that I come in before you bring Christian in, right? You should understand my relationship with Romeo Quioh. I'm not a distant person. I'm telling you, Romeo has a share in this company. If Romeo does not have a share in this company, all of the position of the company, all of those people, I can name all those that will serve at the Romeo appointed all of them. I know Romeo share in this company. I challenge anyone for Romeo offer to come and say Romeo does not have a share in this company. Then we can expose what they are hiding now. Romeo had a share in that. Romeo exonerate himself that he does not have, because when we enter Sinoe next week, when we go into the court to pull her to the company process, we'll have a lawyer. Then we will be providing everything I say Romeo have a share in the company. But until Romeo can dispute what I'm saying, bring it on the line. Romeo COS, any on for the offer, you can bring on the line. That is dispute that Romeo does not have a share in the company. Romeo told me. Romeo said it that he have a share. He told the Numompoh community. I'm telling you why he told us.
Hold on. Let's see what I can get. Hello, caller. Are you here to participate?
Yes.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Claudio Malensian, and I'm calling from Fargo, North Dakota.
O'Hara, are you hearing him?
Who?
I have a caller on the line. Are you hearing him?
Yeah, you said who on the line?
We have a caller on the line. Just listen. Are you listening? O'Hara, are you following us? O'Hara. I don't know. Well, O'Hara, are you with us? O'Hara.
That I'm following, but I did not get anything from the caller.
Because you are in like a circus who plan the show. You should have been in a better place so you'll be able to hear you. I mean, there's a lot of noise. We have somebody calling you, but I was asking whether you are listening, but you are not saying a word. Let me try again. Are you hearing me? Hello?
Hello, are you talking to me?
No, I'm trying to make sure the guy is hearing me, Mr. Mane. Let's see whether you're gonna come back on. O'Hara.
Yeah, I'm following.
Are you hearing me now?
I'm hearing you clear.
Okay, let me make sure. Let me see whether you hear the caller. Mr. Mane, go ahead.
Can you hearing you now? Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you clear.
He's hearing you. Yeah.
All right. That before I proceed with the question, I want to say something to your studio guest. Good morning from my end. Mr. Young Man. Our community leaders should be respected. Our senator and representative from our county. The young man should not be calling Romeo Quioh name just like that they are making confusion. You try to advocate for the community, that's part, but you must show that decency in talking. You cannot call a man Romeo Quioh, Romeo Quioh, Romeo Quioh.
In the country, everybody call Trump President Trump.
O'Hara, hold on a second. O'Hara, hold on a second.
But always we should respect our honorable people. You can be a representative tomorrow, either senator or senator, or you superintendent. The regard for him, we will be able to give it to him as our county leader. Therefore, I want to, proceed first. Secondly, I want to find out from him whether the community have that foreign committee. Because each community in Liberia, according to the forest law, they should have community forest. So I don't know whether he one of the leaders from the committee, whether he PMC chairman or either PFM chairman. I don't know his position. And I just hearing say he youth president. So I want to know whether he's part of the committee that's spearheading that or that governing the forest, the community forest. That's what I want to find out from him before I can go further later.
Okay, O'Hara, go ahead. What's the reaction to that question?
So the first and foremost thing, you people will say that, bro, and listen to people addressing your leader respectfully and call their name. But in Liberia, when we have issue with leaders, you people will leave the issue and say we're supposed to call them uncle. I know about this. You understand? The name that the man parent gave me is Romeo Quioh. So if I call it in a respectful manner, it is not disrespect. So you should get that very clear. Secondly, the community has a forest management body. They have a CFMB. They have the CA. But then out of those bodies, Romeo Quioh invited only 2 members to Monrovia. In fact, there's an issue with all of those bodies. Those 2 members invited to Monrovia, they were the one who made the decision on behalf of everybody. We brought all the disagreement. The law said that you should do awareness. Those people did not do awareness. After they came to Monrovia, they met Romeo. In fact, when they came to Monrovia, they even complained to us in one of our youth meetings that Romeo promised them that they will get $1,200 United States and they will be lodged in a good hotel. None of those things were met. They complained to us. Out of astonishment, they went in the county. They see people who complained to us, 2 of them, and then they told us that since the man is a daddy boy of Numompoh, it will not be good that we take issue with Jeff or Gabon. And I said, no, it's not about being the daddy boy of Numompoh. It is about the interest of the people. If the man is violating the law and then he's not respecting the interest of the community, Why should we condone it because he's a representative, he's a Numompoh man? So because of that, we will be the one to bring into public. And we started to have meeting with the Numompoh background in Monrovia here. So those community management body that he talked about, it is existing, but they also have issue of Romeo Quioh. There is a disagreement currently because only 2 persons make those decisions. I have a photo. I don't know. I can share with you. Look in the photo. You see some of those chiefs, some of those elders who sang. Some of them they don't even know. Some of them have not been fortunate to go to school. Yet they sang even better than you and I. That senator was being fraud. You know that was a fraudulent MOU. The one that I show you is not even the original copy. It's just a draft. They have refused to show all the original copy. When they hear of the CA, same candidate came for our meeting this one time. Same candidate was reading MOU for a paper, a sheet. We asked him for the original copy. He don't want to show the original copy. The one that I show you got leaked from one of their disenchanted foreign members. He sent it to us when he was expressing his disagreement that the way they put doing, I've never seen a bad memorandum like this. So he supposed to raise the issue. That's how we got this memorandum of understanding. So Sam was very disenchanted to see that we have this document. So when Sam told the community that the forest said the Lucky Commander would build school would build 3 schools in Nomompoh. So I asked him when would they build a school. He said they would build a school immediately. I said no. According to the document said in 5 years.
O'Hara.
So you got me.
O'Hara, yeah, we got your point. So, Mr. Mane, what's the last question? Let's bring the other people in, please. Yeah.
You didn't want from Mr. Quioh to violate the rule of law, or the law that governs the community forest. This is what I want you to do. Send the community forest as a leader, and even when you go to FDA, they will not recognize youth president. They will only recognize the community forest committee. You know, the EC, the FMC chairman, all of the people that didn't want to be recognized by FDA. So when you want for this thing to go on rightly, I think you need to do the right thing, following the community committee, the foreign committee, so that they can work together. That would be better. Although I don't see a point that yes, you want for Gucci to have been Nomompoh, or he's doing, then be able to work with the committee too. Who knows whether you're not even cooperating with the committee. So if and only if you're working with the committee, then the committee should be at the forefront of the community issue. I think then the youth can butter the efforts of the community forest leaders. But the leaders are the people that's going to work. You don't say any other thing or argue or you don't bring complaint to the community that yes, our representative is not doing X, Y, Z concerning the community forest that we are heading. So that I want to recommend and I want to give that advice for him to follow the community chairman, the community forest committee chairman. That would be better. Instead of he alone single-handedly talking as a youth president. And again, it will not be necessary for him to disqualify people from being youth. In our Liberian setting with the African thing, you are 45, you are 30, you are 35, you are 40, I think 30, you can be a youth. Who determine the youth in Africa? Yeah, because what I'm trying to say myself, I was in Africa, I just came on the side, so we know who all we consider our youth, but they not go by age. You can say, oh, because you're 13 years, you're 14, you're 15, you're 20 in Africa, we can do that. When you consider yourself a youth, or you want to see something better happening in the community, I mean, you can say, yeah, you're a member of the youth, but all of the Numompoh people that sign document, you try to disqualify them that they are not youth member. But again, you know a constitution, you know what you're trying to say, but I want to give a piece of advice. Thank you, Doc.
All right. Thank you, boss. Thank you. So, a question you've been waiting for a while, O'Hara. Before you come in, let's bring Christian in for a second. Christian, any question or comment that you want to pose to O'Hara? Christian, are you hearing me?
Come again.
Are you hearing me?
I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm hearing
do you have question or comments for O'Hara? The service is not good. O'Hara.
That.
Yeah, do you have reaction to what the guest just said?
Yeah. So I listened to those recommendations put forward by Mr. Manning, and I'd like to inform you that the Numompoh Youth Constitution says that to be a member of the Numompoh Youth, you should be between 18 and 36. So if someone who is 48 years old, they should be part of the elder committee, and I go have a different meeting to say they will expel me. So I'm speaking
O'Hara,
as our constitution.
what's the age that is considered youth in Liberia?
The age that I consider youth in the Numompoh Constitution is from 18 to 36.
Oh, your
Google the
constitution 18 to
standard of
36.
youth.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to know about even around the world, 18 to 36. If you in your 40, you're not youth. Don't be going have meeting. Romeo Quioh say go have meeting and O'Hara Teah. You should be running with the elders in the Numompoh community. You are not youth. So those people are not youth. So I'm not dignifying them. But one thing I want to reference from Mr. Manning.
Yeah, it's a lot of noise from where you are, man. A lot of background noise.
No, I don't have noise behind me. I'm in a very quiet environment.
Okay, maybe one of the viewers said so. I'm gonna put people on mute here. Yeah, but go ahead.
So when a leader violates the law of Liberia, when a leader violates the constitution of Liberia, I do not need to prepare a forest committee to sue him or to take issue with him. If we go to the court today and complain on the procedure of that company going to Numompoh, and then the court noted that it violated the law, the president is fraudulent, the company can be recalled legally. I don't need to be a CA chairman. So I want Mr. Manning to understand that when someone violates the law, there is no procedure of taking it to court.
O'Hara, let me bring Christian on here. Christian, any comment so far? A question?
Yeah, thank you, Doug. I have a few questions, that I want to ask concerning the issue of the Nomompoh forest.
Yeah, Christian, connection is not too good. Yeah, so but Sam, any question for O'Hara since Christian is having issues?
Hope that is getting known for that.
O'Hara, you getting a lot of feedback from your end, boss. A lot of feedback.
Yeah, I did not get the same question. I have a very quiet environment. In the yard, the bay, no noise there.
So Christian, let's give Christian a chance again. Let's see whether he'll be able to get through.
You getting me?
Yeah, I get you clear, Christian.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Very well.
You getting me down?
Yes, I'm getting you. Yeah.
Okay, good. So, like I said, I just have a few questions, about issues concerning the forest, the community forest. First, why is the size of the forest we're talking about? How many hectares? The Nomompoh forest.
We are talking about 18,500 hectares of community forest.
18,500 hectares.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, is there a community forest?
Yeah, it is a community forest. Community forest is from 5,000 to 36,000 is a community forest.
Come again?
From 5,000 to 36,000 hectares is a community forest.
All right, good. So, let me just make a comment since you answered my question. O'Hara, being the president of the young people of Numompoh, as I'm hearing, and
Yeah, I mean he's going back and forth there. The connection is not too good. Let's see whether you're going to be active again. Yeah, try again.
Yeah, I think Lone Star Network is not doing me justice this evening, man. They keep my
Man,
internet keep
you
going
need
off
to
and
get
on.
you need to get
Let
Elon
me
Musk
give you a
internet.
try. Let me give you a try again. So, am I being heard? Are you getting me?
Yeah.
All right, good. As the president of the young people of Numompoh, as I'm hearing through the platform and I've been hearing on the radio, and being the leader of the young people, and Honorable Quioh being the lawmaker of District 1 and being a Numompoh citizen, I think all of you mean well for your people. So let's agree a company has been taken to Numompoh by the lawmaker and you have identified a few missteps or a few issues and in the MOU. Do you have any way forward? You think is there any way forward that you, the youth leader and the lawmaker can work it out for the interest of the people? Because no matter why it is, I think our people need the company. If there are issues that need to be looked at for the company to get operational. For me, that's my interest. I'm one person who don't let them mix development with politics, especially so that the forest has been there. My understanding when I was in the county some time ago, Gabriel Doe was somewhere around our forest before. I think how he got there, what he was doing there, I didn't have the better understanding of that. But having a new company, is there any way you can sit around the table or O'Hara, the young people, the lawmaker, the citizens of Nomompoh, to make it better so that the company remains there and work on those missteps if they are any identified, for the interest of the people? Are you thinking about that? Do you have that plan?
Yeah, so that have been our request. We did that previously, and then Honorable Quioh promised to make himself available for scrutiny. Don't mistake that was made, we could correct it and look in the MOU. It was interesting to know that on the eve of that meeting, after Honorable Quioh called for mass meeting, the chief of office staff of the work clerk told me, let to be specific, that Honorable Quioh should not unveil himself to us because it's against the foreign management law. It is not a lawmaker that's supposed to address community. So I said, oh, but this same lawmaker was the one who brought the company, and the same lawmaker is representing the company. How is it that he can unveil himself as a leader, and then he brought the company, and then there were missteps? Don't you think that is the best way to settle it? If I even offer a prior meeting to that meeting that he can meet the Numompoh youth to make them understand some of the steps and how it can be resolved. Christian, when you try to know that I sent an official communication to Romeo Quioh through the COS. And then when the COS, I don't know how he forwarded that communication to Romeo. Romeo called me, we talked on the phone for more than 20-30 minutes. The papa, he filed the man 30 me. And me say, I'm going again, interest, he filed I will not benefit anything for him as a normal person, and then for interest, you will put me anywhere else, this and that. You don't have interest. The community interest should be your interest as a leader, not your selfish aggrandizement. This issue is not political, because if it is political, I'm one of those who is always in the gap defending Romeo Quioh politically. Everyone here can bear me witness. It's not about politics. It is about someone who is an elder, who want to make a 15-year decision for young people. 15 years from now, he will be very old. You can make decision for us, the young people. We should make our own decision. You can mortgage our foreign like you did to the 40-60 deal with GVR today. Say no people want Romeo Quioh and in that case, they are yet to get a benefit. When we continue to experience this because he's an elder, he's a son of Numompoh, he's a leader, whenever he is drowning error, then we should worship him. I can assure you that from now to next week, the issue will be put.
O'Hara, let's get.
So to answer your question, we have done everything possible to call for dialogue. We invited Romeo Quioh. He said he can't come to us. As I'm speaking to you now, the elders of Numompoh are having meeting in Yukutan. I could not attend the meeting because of this show. So I'm currently at the Capitol building, and the Numompoh youth delegate on the meeting. We have had 3 meetings. There's the 4th meeting. Romeo Quioh refused to make himself present or send anyone from the office. The only people he been sending to meet us, the Nomompoh Chieh and few guys that even you Christian as a senior brother, when you call me, I will make myself available. That's what been happening. But Romeo Quioh as a representative of District 1 or even a COS, they said there can be nobody from Nomompoh community, only the people whom they can meet.
All right, O'Hara, let bring Sam. Let bring you in. You've been quiet too for a while. Any question for O'Hara?
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for following the discussion. Is it that is he getting me? Or how are you getting me?
I'm getting you.
Okay, I think this these initiatives are quite good. I mean, as young people, we must be able to, I mean, to do things that will please our people. And forest as a whole is a building block of our society. Every one of us, the forest generate more fruits, and the forest is protected and in compliance with community leaders and some of the guys. Yeah. But my question here is that as young people, we have so much use by other people. I've been getting series of information that yes, indeed, yes, you sat with the you sat with the vendors, you sat with the people. You people came up with one understanding. But my question here is that they are saying that yeah, what you fought for will not be given. So it is when you coming up with this initiative because the company defaulted on the social agreement that between you and the company. There was some stuff that you fought for that they should do. The company refused to do that. This is what leading to this people coming from you. I don't know, but this is what the talk of. Now you have dealt with the caucus. I believe that
Yeah,
the
Sam,
caucus
are you getting me?
yes, I'm getting
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I don't know, because your internet is bad like my own, at least just summarize the question in few seconds. Just go to the midpoint. The internet is very terrible.
I have, am I,
Yeah, go ahead.
guys, am I there?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
I'm getting report that yes, indeed, the company failed to go by your proposal. What you offer to them that yes, this is what should be done, and the company failed to do that. This is what leading to the debate. They said two of us.
O'Hara, are you there? O'Hara,
Say, if I get you right,
go ahead. Go ahead.
if I get you right, you asking me about if the company failed to do what we want, right? What become our reaction? Is that right?
You unilaterally propose something on the company, and the company refused to do that. This is what leading to this dissatisfaction coming from you. Is it
So
true?
the first and foremost thing, there is nothing I'm doing that is unilateral. Everything I'm doing meet the consent of the Nomompoh people here back home. You understand? Nomompoh is a traditional community, same. One individual can oppose Romeo Quioh. Romeo Quioh is a very powerful man in Nomompoh. You understand? One individual can oppose him. Now, if the company failed to do what we want them to do, and Romeo Quioh failed to make himself available, what we will do is that Liberia is a country of law. Don't be deceived by people who will tell you, say, the people only listen to foreign management, this and that. That's a wrong information. You understand? As a citizen of Liberia and citizen of Sinoe, citizen of Numompoh, we have the right, legitimately, to sue Romeo Quioh in a company in a much that will have pieces of evidence to prove that the process for which the company went to Sinoe was fraudulent. And they were fraudulent. The first and foremost thing, Romeo Quioh has no standing to represent the company. He's a lawmaker. We quoted more than 3 to 4 laws that he violated. We can use that to cancel the whole deal. On that plan of action, our plan A was to settle it Numompoh way. Our plan B is to meet the Sinoe caucus and settle it Sinoe way. Our plan C now is to what? Bring it to the national disco, which will create a serious environment for Romeo Quioh. So as I'm speaking to you, the people of Numompoh are in meeting. As soon as we enter Sinoe candidate, will be to the third judicial Shaki court. The court will have to place a stay order. We have legal people. We are in consultation. We are not doing it because we want people to look at us. You understand? Nowhere in the world that a lawmaker should represent company. If we are that, because our people, most of them don't understand the process. I come in same. Our people major concern in the company issue is the one breach. That particular breach, the company called Delta Timor, Gabriel Doe. Gabriel Doe that Romeo meant to. You are the one who told Gabriel Doe there. All the party in Numompoh, you are taking it there. That company was doing a law, and that law fell on a boy, and the boy died instantly. So the law that killed a boy, they took that law and placed it on that one bridge. Today that law on that bridge, right? So if the people passing on that bridge every day, they say a bad signal that they particular law kill our son. That's the reason why when GVR get that money to pay that bridge and that period, that bill, the people took it personal. Now, as a lawmaker with wisdom, it was put in enough that he used the opportunity to regain that name. That I through my effort, this bridge is built. So even if he brought a company and violate with our process, the least thing he could have thought of was to what? Prevail that the bridge cannot be built because company can pay bridge in Liberia. There is no law that says that a construction company can pay some kind of faux pas in the 5,000 bridge. Nomompoh Quioh is misleading the people. We challenge you to provide a law that says that then all of the bridges, other concession being like Metal, Sinoe, and other people around the country, are they violating the constitution? So that when people are educated, they should use that education to empower their community, not to exploit their community. We will oppose those exploitative leaders in Sinoe, and this issue will not be about Romeo Quioh. All those communities where lawmakers are taking forests.
You have to be brief when you are addressing the question. You know,
O'Hara, yeah, you gotta be brief because you're just going on and on and on, and we can't come in. Go ahead.
So you are the one who control the show now. So if I'm speaking, you have the right to, you know, to inject and bring another issue. So the part from you, you know what I mean?
Okay, all right, boss.
Okay, I've heard that. But one question, I've got the other thing to come in. Well, someone they go on election, let's say, it is put that put someone in this going election that oppose Thomas Romeo Quioh, and that person came close to, I mean, Honorable Thomas Romeo Quioh. This is what led to this person. They are being used by this person. It is this person that put the fire. Yesterday, you should extend the debate. It's a debate that motivated about someone else from the district.
So the first and foremost thing, Sam, I did not support anyone against Romeo. In fact, I have problem, you know, Abu Kamara, my former boss, created problem with me when Maswell created a small arm. And within the CC government, I was very harsh on Maswell on the social media, and Maswell used jealousy coaching to call Abu. That's where our problem came from. I have always supported Romeo. No one can use me to go against Romeo. Romeo is not just a Nomompoh or a leader, he's a family man to me. That's the more reason why people are taking key interest in this debate. Because a family member of Romeo Quioh is telling him that do not exploit the community. It's not about you or the family, it is about the people. So no one is using me. I'm doing this, you know, at the will and pleasure of the Numompoh community, not anyone.
Okay, let's bring
So I
Patrick.
support Romeo this election.
Patrick, go ahead.
Yeah. Let me hit a question up quickly. So I know from time to time, Romeo's 5 times, Romeo 5 defeats in politics in Sinoe. Romeo 5 defeats in politics in Sinoe are largely attributed to the Nomompoh youth, or maybe the Nomompoh people. Let's say it that way. Nomompoh youth or the Nomompoh people. The worst thing ever said about Romeo Quioh in politics, in your social life, emerged from the Nomompoh community, Nomompoh youth or Nomompoh people. When Romeo took GVR to Nomompoh, I mean, it was hell for him. But I guess today, most of them are enjoying the benefits of GVR. Now, some of them are supervisors, some of them are managers. Some of them, I mean, they are teaching a task roof now to Zing. Nobody goes to Nomompoh now and carry salt with them. They don't carry pepper, or they don't present people there again as it used to be. They now bring money to people in Greenville and other places. Warning Bridge issue came here again. It was hell for Romeo. So I want to ask, you know, what is it is always, you know, Romeo's own people who have always kicked against him, even when he tried to help his community, his people. People always see, I mean, everything he does looks bad to the people. So why is it you guys always do it this way, O'Hara?
O'Hara, go ahead. O'Hara, unmute yourself. You are mute.
Yeah, so are you getting me now?
Yes.
Patrick, let me correct you. For the record, there is no Numompoh son who is serving as manager for Numompoh. For GVL. Apart from Pascal Kewe, who is not even a son in Numompoh. He is a son in Tatwe. All of those bigger positions in Numompoh, no Numompoh son serve there. Call somebody on the ground and ask them because never is in Numompoh. The reason why Numompoh people kick against Romeo Quioh for GVL time is it was because
1 minute, please. The Nomompoh sons and daughters have the competence, the qualification, the basic requirement to be managers and hold all strategic or technical position.
Patrick, I'm not getting you. Yeah, I'm here.
The question is, do Nomompoh sons and daughters have the general competence, qualification, education requirements, laid down in some of the company's policies to be managers and hold other technical positions? Do Nomompoh sons and daughters have the qualifications?
Of course, Nomompoh sons and daughters have that qualification. For example, you're talking about qualification. Kumate, who graduated as an economist, don't you think he has the qualification to be manager of that place? Look at Maurice Sako, Rote Council. These are all Rote Council is an agriculturist. Maurice Sako, Sissin Gahu went to Ghana and got a MD. I can need more. Even one time they put up active vacancy. Do you know how many Nomompoh sons get degree here? But because we don't have people who will talk for us, say Numompoh post president to get a job for, we only have people who seek their personal interest. And let me tell you that Numompoh people will always think against Romeo Quioh when he does the wrong thing. When GVL entered in Numompoh, Romeo Quioh did it clandestinely. He collected Stephen Chie and Paul and Pascal Kewe to sign. 3 persons go sign and gave them to GVL. And they did 40-60 D. It led to court and the Numompoh won that case. After the case, when the people start requesting that benefit, those same Malaysian Ghanaians start saying they gave this to Romeo, they gave Romeo the bridge money, they gave at the end of the day, the people can say that's settled a family way. So no one against Romeo. And for the record, for you to have said Romeo fat and defeat can be attributed to Numompoh, then you are not doing Numompoh justice. No single politician in Sinoe have gotten more than 100 votes from Numompoh. No people are always to Romeo 100% regardless of a clandestine behavior of the water community. They always told him that the child can be in the water and then you pet it, but you have to take. So they always took him from the water and pet it back. Will we continue to take him from the water even when he's drowning at the detriment of our community? This time around, we will leave him in the water to serve as a deterrent to any Numompoh son that is drowning in the water because of bad deeds. That will not rescue you again. We can't be rescuing people from the water at the detriment of the community.
O'Hara, let me come in here for a second. You are doing good so far. So let's look at the specifics in the MOU. All right. So I will just go through it, and let me see. I'll just put you on mute a little bit here. There's a little feedback coming from your end. So, for example, the details in the MOU. Number one, they said the company will construct 15 hand pumps. All right, just listen. Whatever I say later on when I finish, you can react to it. Those are the details in the MOU. Number one, the company will construct 15 hand pumps. Number two, the company will also construct 2 schools, one vocational and one academic. Number three, the company will provide a total of 600 pieces of solar lights. Number four, the company will provide 2,500 for medical support until a clinic can be constructed. Number five, the company will give 7,000 annually for scholarship. Number six, construction of community roads. Number seven, construction of bridges using logs, not cement. Number eight, the company will provide 300 for quarterly meeting or meeting support if you like. Number nine, they say cubic meter per law would be $2. And then number 10, forest community scalers would be 1,200 quarterly. And then number 11, the last item, the community member will receive first preference for employment as well as provide training to skilled and unskilled workers. So now, O'Hara, these things, I mean, there are things in it that I don't agree with for sure. For example, building a law bridge and not cement bridge. But what is it in this MOU that will not benefit the people in Numompoh that you are opposing? What is in it? I mean, let point it out. Let's look at the details here, because I just give you some of these things. They are better. For example, building a vocational and academic school for the people. Is it bad for Numompoh? For example, let's take one of that.
So,
go ahead.
Doc, thank you.
Yeah.
The Numompoh community need vocational and academic, vocational and technical training. For a fact, I'm one of those who are facilitating vocational training under the Orange Digital Center. We teach robotics, artificial intelligence. Will be available to do that in Numompoh if that institution is established. But that, how can a company say they will create capacity for our people, but in 5 years, so what capacity our people use to start working? In 5 years, just look that they were specific about the time frame that they will build a school. They said in 5 years. You understand? Each of the school will cost 150,000, but in 5 years. Now we don't need a vocational school building. Logically, now what it is good before you do this thing, consult people. Romeo Quioh does not have monopoly over ideas. Nomompoh community has one of the biggest schools that can be compared to at least Sinoe multilateral that was built by World Bank in Diaspora. That building from 8 to 12 students there. From 12 to the evening hour, the building empty. So then the company produce the technical facility now. That building will be used because it's in Numompoh. It will be used for vocational purposes. Let our people begin to get to know the same. So in 5 years, who will be working in the company? It will not be Numompoh people because they don't.
All right, he is off there. Let's see whether he's going to come back. Let's see, he's back. O'Hara, go ahead.
Yeah, so you can say you will pay vocational school in 5 years when the people need those skills now to work with the company. We have
O'Hara,
a very well-funded.
O'Hara, to be correct, they say the elementary school in 5 years, not the vocational school. According
Yeah,
to
so the elementary
MOU
school.
here.
So that, to be brief, we need a handphone. The handphone is good for the community, right? The handphone is good for the community. The vocational school is good for the community, right? The community need clinic. The community need resources to sponsor medical activity in Numompoh County District. Now the $2 per cubic meter is small. The Sinoe is giving the Tata community $3. Why must you give? We can negotiate it. But one of the major things that the community will not accept is log bridge. All of the
Hello? Hello? O'Hara. Let's see whether you're going to come back here. O'Hara. O'Hara?
Yeah, I don't know why I keep going off.
Yeah, go ahead.
So all of those companies that have been going to Numompoh, when those companies left Numompoh, we have no legacy to show. That's the reason why the log bridge is something that we can compromise. We need concrete bridge there. If a company like their pay to pay concrete bridge, meaning they are not responsible. That 18,500 hectares of forest land is too big, it's too huge, right? For a company to build log bridge. Now, do you know the cost of building one handpump? During the camping hour with Kodo, we always use around 350 to 400 to build one handpump. Calculate, let's take it 400 to pay one handpump. Calculate that 15. That's a small money. That's a small money. We shouldn't see those things because it's our first time seeing it in the community. So we should be so overwhelmed for the people to take all the luck. It's very small. No person in Moreover can raise that money and go pay the pond tomorrow.
O'Hara,
So it's not something to be overwhelmed about.
O'Hara, you say you want skills, right? And the people say they will provide training for even those that have skills. They will provide training and they will train people. They're also willing to give you scholarship, about 10,000 that you guys propose. I mean, they say they will pay your roles. They will give you 2 schools, vocational and technical. I mean, and they list a whole lot of things there, but you still don't agree. The clinic, they say, okay, before we'll build a clinic for you, but in the meantime, we'll be giving you $3,000 annually for medical supplies. It's Sam, yeah, go ahead. Hello? O'Hara?
Our community, we need vocational school, we need pond, we need road, we need bridges, everything. We need those things. They are good. However, there should be some adjustment. Number one, you can't say you will build bridge, but you use Eki. We want concrete bridge. 2, you can't say you will build school, but in 5 years.
I agree with you on that. Go ahead.
Why will it take 5 years before a company build elementary school? What's the rationale in that?
O'Hara,
In 5 years, you build elementary school.
Understand they're doing multiple things, right? So the vocational school, even though they don't state when they will build a vocational school, but they're doing the community roles. They're giving you scholarship. They're giving you 7,000 annually, or let you say to provide annual. What is it here? Scholarship. Okay, 7,000. Because you guys, the people propose 10, and they say they can get 7,000.
Yeah, that look at 7,000, not 10,000 to the community.
Yes,
the community said 10, but they brought to 7, so the 7,000.
Right, yeah. It's negotiation now. You are barking. So the guys propose 10,000, and they say, okay, we'll give you 7,000, and the community agrees. They agrees on that. They say they will give you roles.
And the pump is not 15. The pump is 10 hand pump.
Okay, so they still give it's again you are bargaining, right? So you propose 15, and they say, okay, sir, we can give you 10, and you agree. Those are things that people agree on. The people that attended there, they agree on this thing. The solar light, let's see, the 600 in total. The clinic 3,000 until a clinic is built. Let's see the other thing that I'm looking at here. Let's see. Let's go to the next line here.
So, yeah.
Patrick, the man is not on right now. Let's see what you'll be on. O'Hara.
So I just want to comment on something very important. You know, where I could back O'Hara and another person in forest advocacy or logging advocacy. These logging companies that go to to the counties, whether they are taken there by lawmakers or by the community forest people. One thing they tend to forget is the long-term impact that the company could have on the company, on the people, on the community. Look, let me tell you something. All the concessions they're doing, none of the people, even in their bargaining, in their understanding, their agreement, nobody dares even recommend the idea of the company building a sawmill. All right, so the company can run a sawmill, or the company can even build a sawmill for the community. The company can choose to run a sawmill, or the company can train community members, train them in running the sawmill. Now, every day people are building houses in this country. People are constructing every day. You have a viable sawmill in your community. Almost everybody will leave from the city. They will carry their trucks. They will carry everything they want to do. They'll go by timber from the people. The people will produce. People can have the technical knowledge. They will produce doors. They will produce so many things that can come out of logging. I remember as a little child coming up, there was a company called Deba. Deba is operating in Sinoe there. Yeah, it was. I mean, another branch of ATR, not ATR. They might build a sawmill in Burma. There was some transporting round logs. The only company that was transporting round logs. So they built a sawmill, a large sawmill, and the logs were harvesting. The logs were not being taken from the forest, because if you go to every community forest right now, where the companies are operating, the logs that are left on the ground, the logs that are abandoned, or the logs that are mistakenly harvested are more than the logs that are even transported or exported. So with a sawmill, for example, for sawmill, there will be no original law. Whether the law is there, whether it's good for export or not, you will go and bring it, and the sawmill can make good use of it. So I think those are things, some of the things that people should be advocating for and demanding. Let the people do some industrial logging too for the people, not go and build this, build that, and then after 1 or 2 years, the whole thing break down, and people go back to suffering.
So
Industrial logging.
Our guest is off right now, so I want us to get to our other song. For some reason, I'm hearing myself. Somebody got another device on.
No device on here.
Yeah, like somebody got another device on. I'm getting feedback. Let's see what I think Patrick on. Hello? Sam, you hearing me? Yeah, I think so. The problem is coming from Patrick. The echo is coming from him. Yeah.
I think it's from your hand.
Patrick.
Yeah, I'm getting you. I'm getting you.
Yeah, so the feedback is coming from you.
Still the same. It's still the same. No improvement.
O'Hara.
I think O'Hara is off. Yeah.
O'Hara? I think he put it on mute. Hey, Patrick. Yeah, I think Patrick is on the phone. So, Sam, I want us to transition. When O'Hara comes back, we'll just give him the opportunity to do a closing thought. We are running out of time here.
Okay, no problem.
So,
we still wait for his parting comment.
Yeah, we'll do that. So, I want us to look at some of the things we have on the agenda for today. So before I bring this on, let's see. It's a breaking news. We'll be right back. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with ESOTERIC Patrick and Sam Walker. All right, so Sam, yesterday the Sapo community, they met with the Minister of Information, Romeo Quioh. It was a wonderful program. And at that program, the minister made Patrick a little distracting, so I'll put him backstage. When he's done with that conversation, we can bring it back. So, yeah, the minister made, I can say, a promise to the Sapo community. And that's why I want us to talk about a little bit here. And the promise is in the line of, because what I will do, Sam, instead of me speaking for him, let me just play that video of the minister so we can hear what he said. So let me get to that video quick here now, and just give me a second here. I will not play the whole thing, but I'll just get to that major part of it that I want us to listen to. Let's see, I think around 16. All right, let me play that video quickly and listen to him. All right, this is say let's listen to Minister Jeremy Pierre.
And all the places, you know, you're called Guinea territory. Today, all the encounters. But you can find the people, if you go to Kakata or Magibi, tribes are plenty there, and because of the plantation where most of the Gisi people on local there, they see all the tribes are just named, they got their country. Yeah. Very people can go to one country. How they come from Africa, they don't get it. Basa people, they just come, Basa, they will say all these places. So if they can own country on their own, so don't be scared. No way. That was the last thing I was saying. I don't believe you go to Sinoe, you know the areas that I say that's Sapopo material. I don't think it's sufficient. But if you have a place called Sapopo there, you can also have a Sapopo county. Think about that as you leave, and consider that when you're ready for that struggle, there is somebody who is one of your sons, sitting somewhere, got some influence, who is ready to help you out.
All right, so those were comments from let me bring Patrick here. I think Sam is off. So Patrick, unmute yourself, buddy.
We are here.
Yes, so for some reason when you get on, I can hear myself. You're not doing something right.
Go ahead.
You know, I'm hearing myself, so there's an echo. There's something you're doing wrong over there.
Something echo?
Yes, I'm hearing echo from your end. Every time you get on, echo. Yeah, Sam, so that you you listen to the audio, right?
Yeah, I think Patrick can come in, or just something.
No, something is wrong somewhere. Yeah, I don't think it's me, man. I don't think so.
Yeah, you're good now. You're good now. No, but I'm still hearing myself.
Okay. So
Patrick, when I bring you on, the echo coming. So I take you out, the echo can go away. So you the problem.
It's like I think he's. I don't know whether you have a machine on something. If the machine is on,
he has another device on somewhere there. Yeah.
The two devices
Yeah, you got another team. Sometimes you guys you be playing or listen to something else, or you have your phone on, and that's what the problem is. Yeah. So but it's what I think about the minister's statement, right? If you don't listen to it, okay, the Sapo people went there to the Ministry of Information yesterday. to appreciate him for including the Sapo mask, you know, amongst the mask of the other tribal groups in the country. You know, I mean, essentially increasing the tribes in Liberia to 17. So the man said the Sapo people, they play a prominent role. There are other tribes in the country that got counties of their own, you know, and I think just including the Sapo mask is insufficient, and so it is necessary that the Sapo people, they have or they get their own county, and so he pledged to them that he is with them in the struggle. They have a son. Once they are ready for the struggle to get the county of their own, he is with them, you know. And this is something that the Sapo people have been talking about for a long time. And now we have a government minister who is willing to join the Sapo people. All right. So I think this is the appropriate time. Our people should not procrastinate now, because if you have somebody in government before then, we'll never have any government official who is waiting, who is willing to support the Sapo people in the struggle. Even the Sapo people, their own government official. You have Romeo Quioh right now is not in support of the Sapo people being official, for example. But then you have somebody who is not Sapo, who is saying, you know what, if you want it, because if you can have Grand Cru County, which is exclusively for the Cru people, if you can have Grand Bassa County, which is exclusively for the Bassa people, and we can go on. If these people can have a county of their own, and you can have a Sapo National Park, you know, you can produce the Thomas Wesson, you can produce the Oscar Jai Quia, you can produce the Deacon Carlo, these very people that struggle for the country. Then it's fair for you as well to have a county of your own. All right, and that's what the minister said. Let's see what I can bring Patrick on here. Whether the sound will go away. Patrick.
Yeah, the sound goes away now.
Good? Yeah, far better.
The sound goes away now.
Yeah, it did. So you're all the way down. Adjust the camera. You're all the way down. Yeah, I want to see you from the chest area. You see how? There you go. Far better.
Great.
All right. So what do you make of the development, man? The Minister of Information, Jeremy Pierre, is in support. He said the Sapo they got, I mean, his son somewhere waiting right now to support them if they want to get their own county. What do you make of that, Patrick?
Oh yeah, I think oh man, what's going on today, man? What's going on?
You are good, Patrick. You are good. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is very important. This is an important development, a very historically rewarding opportunity for the Sapo people. It is what we call an achievement for posterity and something that needs to be celebrated. Now, the minister also, you know, am I okay?
Yeah, go ahead. Your video is frozen, but we can hear you. Go ahead.
Am I on?
Yeah, you are on. We are hearing you, but your video is frozen.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
yeah.
So
yeah, now getting off and you'll come back again. But Sam, let me get your reaction. I think
this come in a week where in a few weeks ago, when the Sapo trap was declared as then a trap on her own. So at first, people were all around here. Most of I must condemn the Sapo trap. You know, when they say they make something, you know, they will stick to it. And yes, indeed, this happened. Kudos to the guys. Who then the forefront, making sure that this thing comes to fruition. Yes, I think these things should be commended. For the SAPO to have a own country, I think it speaks about our development. It speaks about progress. It speaks about how transform. I mean, the country want to be, or the society want to be. I think these things are all, these things all bordered around development. So yesterday, and if this happens, it will be first of its kind, one of the stewardship of the Joseph Numompoh government. You was called a big push go, or mind you, and also under the stewardship of Geraldine Makitia, I say, government spokesperson. It was the honor one, and I just love the thing when he sat with these people, yesterday or so, whatever. He sat with them, and you could clearly hear, and yesterday, oh, I will work along with you. Let us work together. Let us do this. Together I think we can achieve a better country. So, I mean, the Sapo, the Grand Sapo, or how you name it, or Saya Poda, you may get you will come with your name later on. But I think it will talk about development. Let's talk about development. Talk about progress. Talk about how we can build our society so that yesterday we can get some resources that will benefit our country. These are all these things. So that not much to say. I'm just happy because the extension of the southeast is what is what pending. The southeastern region will be extended to another different country. So we look forward to seeing Grand Sapo or whatever somebody may call it, or how it will be made. Or we look for we cannot just wait and just see that country come to fruition. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Yeah, so the name would ultimately will come later. There's a lot of options there. I don't like the grand. Everybody using the grand, so we got to find something else later on. But Ben, the spokesperson of the elders and the ancestors, I like to say a ginormous kudos to the honorable minister for supporting this noble cause, for doing that which is right. Every Liberia is for all of us, so it doesn't make sense for certain people to be marginalized in their own country. So we want to say a special thanks to Minister Geraldine Teah for volunteering to be a partner in this struggle. And hopefully our people will get their act together. I'm not against it, because once that county comes, I will be the first senator of Polo Ebo County. I will be the first senator, because I'm not even going for representative. I'll be the first senator of that county, the great Dasayo Pode Esoteric. Because anybody who runs in the Polo Ebo County, you cannot relegate the spokesperson of the elders and the ancestors. Now, saying with the jokes aside, though, it will be a little challenge, which it can be accomplished, though. But I'm trying to figure out how it's going to be done, because the Sapos are in Grand Jeda County and they're also in Sinoe County. So we want to see how, if at all, the Sapo people will muster the coverage to bring it forth. Now that the minister, like you, Sam, you rightly pointed out, the spokesperson for the government has spoken publicly about it. That means that it has a weight already. That means the government is in support. When the spokesperson of the government of the Republic of Liberia can say, you know what, I am with you. So basically, the man is speaking for the president as well, because he's the spokesperson for the president, the minister of information, all right, for the country. So now the Sapo people, now they can muster the coverage and say, you know what, we want our county, because it's easy at this point, now that you are getting the support of the government, it will be easy for you to obtain your county. But now I'm trying to figure out how it's going to be done. What part of Grand Jeda is the Putu Mountain going to fall in the Sapo County? the people of Grand Jeddah, are they going to allow that to happen? I don't know how it's going to happen. The Sapo National Park, which is now in Sinoe County, the citizens of Sinoe County, are they going to allow it to? Is Sam going to allow it to be in the new county, in the Apollo County, for example? I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out how it's going to work. Another issue that I play in my mind, again, which is I think is across every tribal group or across every region. But I think the Sapo people got to get their act together. The division is too much. Right now, the United Sapo Association, for example, they have another faction over there. Right now they're divided. So if we want to get a county of ours, then we have to be united. I mean, the just organization in the US here, we can stay together. And now when we wish to struggle, because again, it's crazy, right? I don't know what in the long run other people will now want to get their county, because that's how you put the esoteric is from the segment of the Sapo region that got more people. So if we have the election, for example, that's how you put it will always be senator, and the other people, they don't have the number because democracy is number, right? So when that's how you put it, it's always been elected as senator, then the other people will start getting angry and say, you know what, the thing is that fair. We want our own county too. So those are some of the things that I'm looking at right now. Because like the great Claude Manning from the Cinco Bell, and he's very popular, right? So when Claude runs, you were more likely to beat Patre, who is from the Putu area, for example, So Patre will struggle to even become a representative. But but on a serious note, this is a good move that people can take advantage of. I hope we are ready for this. We'll get our act together, because once this is done, what that means is the Sapo County, like the other counties, it will have budgetary allocation. The government can appropriate, right? So then we'll have a budget of our own. So when we have good leaders, then we'll grow faster. When we have good leaders, we will grow faster than the other counties. So it's about good leadership. Yeah, it's about good leadership, and you will see the new county will have skyscrapers, all over the place. The people will probably appropriately use the money and stuff like that. But Patrick, let me bring you on here to get your thought on this huge development. Go ahead, Patrick.
Yes, so it's a very huge development. It's a milestone, in fact. This aspect of recognition by the MICAT, it marks a new beginning. Yeah. One thing that we need to do now, to work towards the minister's, to work towards his proclamation, or what he described as a county in the future for yourself.
Patrick, are you there? Patrick is frozen again. Yeah, the service is not too good. Yeah, so Patrick is not active right now. His service is frozen. Yes, so Sam, when Patrick comes, we can come back on that topic. He can give a thought, but we have to move on. Our time is seriously running out here. So we talk about the Numompoh stuff, and I just thought, given that the minister gave his support to the Sapo people, I thought they would have been calling right now to at least appreciate for the men to. But the representative went. But I'm talking about those that in the diaspora. Now we're not part of the program yesterday. They will be calling in now, call Voice of Sinoe to express their gratitude to the minister and stuff of that nature. But I'm the spokesperson for the people, and we really appreciate the call of the minister to be with us in the struggle. Yes, we're going to start working out the mechanisms to get in the new county. Hopefully Sam will join us in the new county, and saying we're not stay in Sinoe because the guys, they are not serious for development over there. They're just eating our people money. So the new county will be a county of accountability. You know, we'll make sure that the resources are used properly. Patrick, go ahead. Your internet is tripping. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when you see us, you see the individual support man, you feel very impressed. When you go back home, when you go to his community, where his neighbor stream was buried, you feel so disappointed. You feel so bad because we are not measuring our progression. We are not measuring our achievements, our accomplishments. We're not measuring it with, community development. And, and this is bad for us. When people come from the United States, when people come from America, they stop in Monrovia and go back. Is Monrovia your home? When you come from Monrovia, from America, you play around Monrovia, you drop around Monrovia, and you go back. That mentality that mentality is not a mentality like a creator county. You have to go back home. When you get back to your village, where you were born, when you get there.
Patrick, that bar road, my man, those bar roads, the people refuse to build the roads. So
Yeah.
how you expect me to go there?
People give excuses. People give excuses. All the road is bad.
Sam, you and Sam live in Monrovia. That you be scared to go to Sinoe County. And you want me to come for here, go to Sinoe. How is that fair?
But people from Grand Gita can go home and go Zweju on the bar road. People from Maryland can go home on the bar road. People from River G can go on the bar road. But to go Johansson, to go Sinkan, to go to Nomompoh, to go Kabade, to go Wedger, people complain of bar road. To go Greendale, people say it's bad, the road is bad, the road is bad, the road is bad. And seriously, so what we need to do now is we need to be different. We can't do it the way they did it to River says. We can't do it the way they did it to River G County. We can't do it the way they did it to Grand Crew or to Bombing. And one way. The way you enter and how you get out, that one way. No. Now it's a time now. You say, okay, you know what? Let's begin. Let's go out there and lay out Bidwokri first. Let's lay out Bidwokri. Let's create some streets. Maybe we say, Sayapuda Street. And yeah.
Definitely there'll be Sayapuda Street. Yeah.
Sayapuda Street. And
Sayapuda Boulevard.
You say maybe Yipas Avenue, okay, or no one's Boulevard.
No, man. Say no one from there, but Zaza Avenue or something.
Zaza.
Something going to not achieve anything.
Yes, Zaza's Avenue, Zaza Street. So what you need the first rep, Joseph Slero, say Slero's Avenue or Slero's Boulevard. So we'll begin to think now, way now. We say, okay. Now we have a city now of our own that begin now to lay out other places. So it requires great work. Then one thing you talk about, whether it's possible to get militant stage one from whether it's possible to get militant agreeing with you to relinquish ENR, all right, plenable to you. Whether he agreed to relinquish Tuba Town. Will he will agree to relinquish Tubatan to you? Will he will agree to relinquish Kapustan to you? Yeah. So those are several areas that are in Tajuan, another Tia's area there. So whether he will agree to relinquish the towns to you, then that's another thing. Then the granular side, well, the honorable panel, the honorable Nimland, the honorable, Sokan, the honorable, Johnson, and Davy, whether they can agree, to also say, this portion of, Grand Gita, we added to you to become a county. What are those things are possible, but it depends on political maneuvering, negotiations, broader interaction and everything else. But I think it's a good thing. But is something that we can begin to work on. Our minds and attitude. Go back home now and begin development there. At least begin to develop the community back home. Then now we can say we can be talking. We can start talking. But more of that, in 2015, 2016, there was an agreement that was signed, the peace deal that was put together by Romeo Quioh. There's a clause in that agreement that's talk about the indivisibility of Sinoe. Yeah, there's a clause they put in that peace agreement. They call it the Sinoe Peace Initiative, chaired by the leader Amos Sawyer. They put in that document a clause on the indivisibility of Sinoe, meaning that Sinoe can be divided at any time, should not be divided, at no time should it be divided, and what. And so that document, initiated by Romeo Quioh and others, in 2015, 2016, maybe they had to go back to that document and say, okay, you know what now? There's a prospect for a new county in Sinoe, between Sinoe and Grand Guinea. That document will be revised. I think that will be a good thing also too.
Patrick, thank you, but yes, the document that you talk about, right? It doesn't supersede the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, because if you look at the Constitution, which I have a copy here, I always get the document with me. So if you look at Article 33 of the Constitution, and 34A, it says legislature shall have the power, the lawmakers, right, shall have the power to create new counties and other political subdivisions and readjust existing county boundaries. Okay, so it's the job of the lawmakers. All right, so the document that you spoke of, that thing that just sound people that their own thing there. So right now that we have the support of the government, all right, the spokesperson, the man who speaks for the government of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Romeo Quioh, and you say, you know what, I am with you. When you're ready to get your county, I'm one of your soldiers. I'm on the standby to support you. So this is it's a simple fight. The government is on our side already. So the lawmaker, once the time reaches, the lawmakers will do their job. They will adjust existing boundaries and those different things that the lawmakers will do that. Whether we get the support of Romeo Quioh and Sonny Boy Noah, we don't care. For them, they don't care. And what Romeo Quioh say, I mean, for the Sapo to be your tribe, he doesn't support the idea anyway. But we achieved that without the support of Romeo Quioh and Sonny Boy Noah. All right. So we got the great man on our side, the spokesperson for the government. And so now we have to put our resources together and get this accomplished under the watch of the rescue mission. This one that Joseph Burker, that rescue man, that I can agree. His administration is a rescue mission, because the Sapo people been fighting for this. Even when Wesson was vice president, they didn't get it. When Oscar Quioh was head of state, they didn't get it. And all the different people, the great Mabutu, then they were there, they didn't get it. And now under the watch of Romeo Quioh, the man said, you know what you guys could not do, I'm with you. Your own people could not do. I gave my full support. You get your son in me. This is what we call a real a patriot, a man who loves his country, who believes in justice. He supports everybody's interests. That's how it's supposed to be. So we want to say congratulations to the honorable man for taking this step. And we're going to get that done. It will be a struggle. I mean, some people will not want a new county to be created, but when we can get Bapolu County, when we can get River G County and River Cess and those new counties that were relatively created, and we got more resources. We get a Sapo National Park. We get a Putu Mountain. We got to understand Putu Mountain, it was once in Sinoe County, right? And it went into Grand Guinea County. Later on, when the lawmakers, they did a demarcation. So, I mean, we'll get some significant land mass. I mean, the people should not be afraid. Creating a Sapo County does not mean we are leaving Liberia. We'll still be in Liberia. We are still Liberians, But the idea is we want the resources to go around evenly, evenly. It's be shared among the people. Yeah. So, Patrick, that's it. If you have other thought, go ahead, but let's transition to the next thing. I think this is a huge accomplishment. So the next thing I want to talk about, Patrick, it has to do with the exhumation, the exhumation of the bodies. I think we have talked about it in our last show. The exhume those 13 or 16 plus person that were executed during the regime of President Doe. So I just want us to talk, because I saw an article as well on I think it's Daily Observer. They wrote an article about it, where the current government they were exhuming the bodies of the people. They were trying to get it, but they didn't get the bones, to rebury the people properly, to get an honorable. So, Patrick, what do you think about that? Digging out the remains of those people, and so that they can give them honorable burial. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I think it's good. It's good actually, but I don't know what it seeks to achieve. I know, for me, it is something that will bring about national healing, national reconciliation, and some sort of reflection nationally. Because the way the president was murdered and buried, and I think it was not. It's a President Thomas first. Yeah, he was first murdered in 1980, and 10 years later, President Doe was murdered too. The manner in which they were murdered, wasn't fine at all, and not having graves to identify them and pay homage to them on Decoration Day, or maybe on any other day, to pay homage to their memories, is something that I feel has been missing for a very long time. Now that the government has chosen to do it, I think it should be given some national recognition and honor to President Boyka. Yeah, whatever the reason why he's trying to do that is good. The 13 men, in fact, there are 16. 13 were killed on April 22nd, and then 3 later, including the president's son, A.B. Turbot. Adolphus Benedict Turbot. So he was killed. He was killed later. He was taken out of the French embassy, and executed. So the execution of this man today is a tragedy today we are dealing with today. It is the beginning of everything today we are going through right now. It is tied to everything: the suffering, the poverty, the backwardness, the hatred. And everybody, some people win election, they say vex. Some people lose election, they say vex. And everybody vex in the country. Everything is tied to the events of April 22nd, April 1980, April 22nd, and then 1990, September 9. Everything that happened. And these are the effects today we are dealing with. And to bring about healing, until these people who are offended, until sometimes they are brought into reunion with the country, they are reintegrated, they are given a space back in terms of giving them the honor they deserved, we will make progress. Yeah. So I give a President Plus for this particular program and idea. We can make progress with this.
Okay, Patrick, yes, my thought. We hardly agree, which makes the show beautiful. Unlike you, who believes that the the remains of those people should be exhumed and given honorable burial, I disagree. Now, if the family or family members of those people want to do it, that's fine. Because as a matter of fact, though, government officials, their family are doing well economically. So if you want to give your family member an honorable burial, you can do that, okay? But it should not be at the expense of the state. Now, because once you do that, Patrick, once you start exhuming bodies of people that suppress our people for 133 years, now, Patrick, are you going to also exhume the bodies or the remains of the 250,000 people that they murdered during the war? Because it was the same American Liberians that did that. They brought child stealer to revenge for them. Are you also going to exhume the indigenous people, the thousands of people that were murdered, including my brothers? Are you going to exhume their bodies, also their remains, go look for them to give them honorable burial? I said no. Those guys, they didn't do anything for the indigenous people. And if you ask me up to this time, I supported the action of Doe and those guys. All right? Because you cannot suppress me for 133 years and you come, you murder the indigenous people, you make them into slaves, and I come to power as that's how you put the esoteric, honest to by the chosen few. And you expect me to go and give my oppressor honorable burial. No, I'm not going to do that. No, you are my oppressor. I do not need to give you honorable burial. If you give me a chance, I will incinerate your body. You don't need, and when you can kill thousands of people from the indigenous people up to, the modern our time, and you brought the likes, the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and those people, the supported Taylor, to come and murder the indigenous people. And they killed 250,000 of them. And then Joseph Boyka and others, they are going to dig out those people grave to give them honorable burial. Is Joseph Boyka going to go around the country as well to go and exhume the remains of the people that were murdered, the 250,000 human beings? No, this is the best use of the state resources. You don't do that. Our people are suffering. They are grappling with poverty. That's what Joseph Boyka is supposed to use our resources. You don't go and dig out our enemy's grave to give them honorable burial. You don't do that. I oppose that. And I'm glad that they didn't find the bones. I'm glad they didn't do that, because that would be misuse of our resources. Those people got money for 133 years. They looted the country. The oligarchs, they have all the resources of the country. And so their children can take the money and go dig out their remains and go bury them and give them honor. No, we should not use our money. When our children are not in school right now, they are sitting on the ground, no roads in the country, and Joseph Boyka wants to give those people honorable burial? No, you can't do that. That would be dishonor to the memories of our ancestors, those people that are suppressed. And I can be here as a spokesperson of the elders and the ancestors, and Joseph Boyka go bastardize the memory of those people. I'm not going to take that. That is the wrong way to go about it. That you open a can of worms when you go dig out those people that suppress our people. It's not 1 week. It's not 2 weeks, not 3 months, not 2 years. 133 years. They suppress the majority. They kill them. They use them like animals. And then the children of the indigenous people that stood up, the great people. And those guys came out and said, no, this is enough. Since you ran away from the Caucasian in the U.S. and you cried, you said the people suppress you, and you came there and replicated the same thing on your own people, we're going to stand out. And Doe and those guys stood up to the guys. And you were telling us, Joseph Boyka is telling us to go dig out the people's grave and bring their bones and get their honor. Why are you giving them honor? What did they do for the country? What did they do for us that you want to give them honorable burial? I'm glad I didn't find no bones. My heroes are those. If you ask me, should we dig out the bone of Doe? Yes. Doe is my hero. Let the American Liberian, let them go dig out the hero bones and go bury them. Joseph Boyka, Doe is a hero for Joseph Boyka, because Joseph Boyka is a president because of the revolution waged by Doe them. Yeah, because the oligarchs would not have opened the country up for the people, for Joseph, for a countryman to become president. So Joseph Bogus should be looking for the boom of Joe and not those 13 people? No. Then you had to go look for our ancestors, those that were taken to Numompoh and different places and used as slaves. You got to go look for their bones as well. I'm glad they don't found it. I know my heroes and my heroines. I'm not going to take anybody to be my hero, Patrick. The unity team where you're on here, when you want to take your enemies, your oppressor to be your hero, no, I don't take it that way. I define my hero. I know whoever fights for my interest is my hero. All right? And not just anybody. All right, so Patrick, that's my thought on that. We radically disagree on that one. If you want to come by, that's fine.
Yeah. Yes.
You're on mute yourself.
Oh yeah. So you see, there is no country on earth I want to be challenged, and I want somebody to put me on record and disagree with me. There is no country on earth. There is no country on earth that does not have a history of oppression. There is none that I know of where you would say this country came to existence and no one group of people was oppressed, was marginalized, and went through hurdles. There is no country. Even where you reside here in the United States, where you reside here in the United States, 1776 to 1860, before President Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. How many years between 1776 and 1860? That's about 90 years, or close to 100 years. Then, 1776 to 1920, before black women got the right to ever vote for the first time. How many years from 1776 to 1920? Then 1920, then 1776 to 1960, before again black people were allowed not to wake up from the seats for white people to sit down there. What do you want to say? What do you want to say about oppression in Liberia? So, but today, the people in their oppression, in their marginalization, in everything they went through, everything, when they had the opportunity to produce the first black president, he served all Americans. He did not go back to history to say, okay, now we are here now. Now is our time now. When Obama took over, he did not say now is our time now. Now not us here now. He did not remember that, oh, since 1776 to 2008, our time now. So we will do what we're supposed to do too. Yeah, our year now. What I'm saying in short, since America and the 17 enlisted non-commissioned armed officers were misled. They were misguided. They were misguided by the wolves we had in sheep clothing, who we call the progressives. They were fighting for their own chopping. Who were fighting for their own pockets. And today, you could see it, right? They call themselves progressives. But they were not fighting for the poor people. They were fighting for themselves. And today, what they fought for is what they are enjoying and why the people continue to suffer. Some of them got elected to parliament. What laws did they pass? What bills did they produce to help the people, to get the people out of poverty? To say, you know what? Every budget, every government makes sure that it gives the people certain amount of benefits or that the government should do certain things for the people. Nothing. All of them. Can I go and marry them? They say, right here. The last of the militant taking them. They were there. They say, yeah. Now we got a lot of people there today. Just the what call it went there. What did we get today? Nothing. So in short, what I'm saying here, when people come to power, when they take over from their oppressors, they right the wrongs of their oppressor, they build on the gains of their oppressor, and they take the country forward. But the selfish politicians we had at that time, they misled the young people who had a vision. Yeah, they didn't know that Joe was very progressive, very developmental. Yes, he was. But they misled him. All right? They would tell him, my man, you see that man coming over there? You just having a meeting. And he too, out of fear, and out of political immaturity, he will go after that person. He was a victim. He was a victim. We cannot blame him here for anything that happened. April 22nd events, we can't blame him for it. Like Tango, historically, it's proven that he did not shoot. He was not the one who killed the president. In fact, on April 12th, 1980, Joe wasn't the one who killed the president, but because he was the only ranking officer there, then among them, some master sergeant, he was given the honor. So yes, we can't blame him. Now, the people who were killed, including the president himself, and 10 years later, President Doe himself, all of them deserve to be given a befitting burial. They need to be remembered. They need to be honored for their valiance and their gallantry. They need to be given that space that tomorrow we can go there on Decoration Day and mourn them, lay flowers on their graves, on their mortal remains, and pray to God for a perpetual blessing and light on them. So yes, I don't agree with you, but we need to make progress in this country. And until the people who we are now satisfying now, we are now blessing now, and until their spirits, their souls rest in harmony, rest in real peace, Liberia's problems remains unsolved and unresolved. Thank you, Esoteric. Let me progress.
Thank you, Patrick. But Patrick, there's something that I got to chew on. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you said, and yeah, what I'm gonna say, before we call it a day. So, first of all, Patrick, you talk about America and the people were oppressed here and what have you. Okay, Patrick, that's what people struggle for. They got to struggle to free those people that was suppressed here. And the Du Bois, the Martin Luther King. You can go down the line. Those people that struggle, the Rosa Parks and those people. All right, Patrick, but the fact that those people struggle and they gain their independence or their freedom, if you want to call it that way, it doesn't mean that they should go and dig out the graves of those KKK followers or those people that were lynching the black people. They should go dig out their graves and go give them honorable burial. I mean, assuming that they were buried in a mass grave, right? They should go dig them out. The American Liberians should go there and dig them. No, you can't do that. All right. So the British Empire, the U.S., the 13 colonies, when they fought, what did Patrick Henry say? He said, give me liberty or give me death. Okay. They fought the British. They didn't go there to go and get the bones of the King Henry, the third or fourth, to come and give you honorable burial for suppressing them, for which they left Europe and came over here. No, they're not giving those people honorable burial. So the same thing in Liberia. We can have people suppressing you for 133 years, and you say, you know what? I mean, in 2025, you say a countryman, a raw countryman whose forefathers, or if he like he himself, went through a huge struggle from those very people, from where Lofa, Zozo, and you say, you know what? I will go dig out the bones of those people that suppressed me and my fathers and my mothers, so I can get that honorable burial. It doesn't make sense, Patrick. It does not make sense, and I'm not going to buy into that. I mean, now you put the progressive in the ditch. You're talking down to the progressive that did nothing wrong, and Patrick, I disagree with you. The progressives are the ones that got Patrick right now sitting where he is and speaking his mind. All right? When the progressive during that time, guess what? They never had the freedom to speak their mind. But they fought. A lot of them died to give Patrick the freedom in order for a Bolu to be representative, in order for a Bweka to be president, in order for a Wia to be president, in order for a Do to be president. You know, it was the struggle of the progressives for an Akaros to be lawmaker, for a Yeke Koluba to be lawmaker. It's because of the struggle of the progressives. So when somebody would sit around and say, you know, I did progressive, they did nothing, well, you are standing on the people's success. You are enjoying their success. Before them, it was the oligarchs that children that have access to education in the country. But now the country is open up. The University of Liberia, as a matter of fact, we are declaring open and free education. Okay? That's a success. The product, the effort of the progressives. So for somebody to put the progressive down, you are not thinking right. You are not being just to the progressives because we are standing on their shoulder. Did they do something wrong? Yes. Nobody gets everything right. They got some wrong things that they did. But for the most part, the progressives, the Moja and the Pardo guys, they should be celebrated. I didn't want to get Sam right now in the Capitol building before Nelson cannot go to the Capitol building. All right? No. You are only relegated as a countryman to get men and security men that the only job you can get. You know? So, and that's why you have in your county, you get Alfred Ross Port or Greenville. Okay? You don't have Milton TJ Port, or you don't have a Walker Port, you know, you don't have Bolu, your Bolu Patrick Bolu. No. Your name, so they got Mississippi Street. And our people that own the land, their name are not important. For you to go to school, you have to change your name. When you are a Sayopo there, you have to change it to a Weeks in order to go to school. And so this was the thing that the progressive did. They changed those things. And Patrick will say, no, they did nothing. The progressive did nothing. That is not true. The progressive did it. I mean, again, I will admit the gossip, but that's the fallibility of man. Okay, we can be wrong. But, you know, let me not go. We've been here for a long time. Let's give Sam the opportunity. If you have something to say. Sam, what do you make of this idea of digging out the graves of those oppressors of our people and give them honorable burial that Joseph Burkhardt and they did the other time to go looking for the bones of those people, they excavating them to go and get them. What do you make of that whole thing?
Yeah, Dad. Am I there? Are you getting me?
Yes.
Okay, Dad. I mean to bury the poor people who fought for the liberation of this country, people who make sure that things are in place today that we can draft on, you know, should be respected. But what comes to the common man's mind is what the dividends, what Liberia stands to benefit. That's the million dollar question that people continue to ask around here. So if you are doing something, you should put forth the interests of the country, I mean, other against, yes, it will serve the country. They serve us well, so they must be given befitting burial.
No, not well,
but
not well, Sam. Let me not interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah. That should be given state burial. But can we make it as our priority target? Can we make this as our priority target? That's why there are some unfolding issues. There are some things that can continue to confront the Liberian people. You over there, you've been following the issues in the country. I mean, there are lots of issues. But why is it? Are we making this a priority? Is it necessary now? Can it be postponed to another time? I mean, we have so many times. Yeah. Within the second terms of our main President Waka. So I mean, I for me, I don't see this as a priority issue now. I don't see it as it should be given first preference now. As Liberians are celebrating around here, people jubilating around here. So for me, what confront the Liberian people? What you here today? You see me? You see us? We've found it very difficult to go through the show. I mean, internet connectivity, the issue for LEC. I mean, these things are not all. The way I sit today is a private area. I pay for the place here where I sit. This is why you see the entire area bright like this. Should we continue to go beyond these things here? All of you? Yes. For me, I don't see it necessary for now. Though it should be given state burial. But I mean, as a priority, then you're a priority target. No. Now let's come to the progressive. You see, Patrick said something, and I think this is what I mean. Today, our own chemistry, I think I talked on these things. There's an intellectual center on the chemistry there for the Center for the Intellectual Center for the Exchange of Intellectual Opinion, and that Sayapura. I'm waiting you. I don't know when you're being in Liberia, but whenever you visit Liberia, when we visit a country, I will take you. That is where young people converged to express their thought. Politicians, I mean, young, I mean, emerging leaders, they always there, I mean, to talk issues that confront them. You see, the progressive today, what are they propose? They propose almost everything, but in their favor. And here you saying that, that's why I disagree with you on that. If you said, I mean, the progressive, if you say the progressive, that, you know, they fought for the emancipation of this country. No, the progressive fought for themselves. Go, I mean, visit most of these areas. You go in, I mean, West Point, I mean, West Point, I mean, Matadi. Somebody will say, oh, yes, indeed, or you know, just a piece of road here going there. You know, these things continue to confront us. These people did not fight. They were not even taken beyond that. Yes, indeed, Monrovia will get populated, so we need more laws. We need all these things, but they just put everything in their favor. And the progressive are getting us to go through these things. Though there were some policy recommendations that they are preferred, that today we benefited. The progressive were the very first group of people to have introduced politics in Liberia. But what all they did from the beginning, they did it from themselves, and they got us to where we are today. I'm not mentioning my words on this. Thank you.
All right. Again, we are entitled to our opinions, and I totally disagree with you. Again, Sam has access to education right now because the guy cleared the field, because the guys, their campaign, you have to understand what was the mission of PAR and Moja. All right. It was to liberate the people from the tyranny of the American Liberians, and they achieved that, you know. So for somebody to say they didn't do anything, I mean, you have all the country people in the Capitol building now, they're running the entire government, your whole government.
I did not say they did not do anything at all.
What?
They were but more was expected of them, but they did not achieve.
So were they got the 10%. They just who was the president of Liberia?
I want to just name it.
There was no president.
Let me help you, Sam. Let me help you, Sam. Sam, let me help you. Let me help you. When we say they were fighting for themselves, look, in 1997, the election of 1997, if you check the list of the candidates in the election, you have more than five progressives. More than 5 progressives in the election. Yeah, 5.
You see that?
They could not even agree to produce 1 or 2 to say, okay, no, let's come together. Everybody wants something for themselves. Everybody was pushing their own agenda. Everybody said he or she was qualified to always be the other freedom qualified. Then you come to 2005 elections. How many progressives were in a race? They dominated. You get a lot of name, the other name, the other name, the other name, the other name. 2011, 2017, 2023, and you come into 2029 again. They are the ones always dominating elections. And thankfully, the people believe they have failed. Why do you think the people did not rally around Tiawan Wonglo? And a progressive man. A progressive man. And in fact, the Progressive Party is the People Party. I think the LPP, yeah, LPP or UPP or whatever you call it. You see that? So let's make progress, man. My man, the people feel us. They pull the plug. Look, when the coup took place, people. I mean, there were several documents, several writings that came up. But one that I really note with interest, one that I know with interest, the one that came from the Electoral himself. Yeah, he wrote. He said, "They could cost us too much. It cost us too much. COST. It cost us too much." And the too much we feeling today. The too much we feeling today. Beyond plunder. Let's read how many books. Beyond plunder. That are Amos Sawyer. The progressives. And that's why he refused to be a progressive. Sawyer. Because the movement for justice in Africa was the one we can give credit to for what? For liberation.
But we can give progressive, man.
We can give credit to justice for Moja. Moja was that pressure group. You see, pressure group, not progressives. Yeah, not progressives, not power. No, those guys were off for something different, and then we got something different for you. Yeah, today we are suffering.
Yeah, the part I mean again. We got to get the guys the flower. I disagree with you again, respectfully, but I think you're talking about the progressive, the dominating the election. I mean, they opened the political space for everybody to participate. That's what they fought for, because before them, guess what? The political space was closed to just the oligarch. They have one party system in the country, the True We Party. So, hold on now, you talk and I did talk. So the True We Party, anyway. They closed the country up. If you are not part of the True We Party, you are not part of the oligarch, you can't have access to political power. But the guys said they wanted political competition. They wanted what you call it, democratic pluralism, for people to be free to participate, including themselves. And that's why they participated. When election comes, they have the qualification, and then they participate, and the people can decide whether to go with them or not. But to say that somebody opened the playing field for everybody to participate, but you say the person did nothing right, even though you don't get the person the authority. Tewan Gongolo had all the ideas during the competition, the last election. The other guys could not articulate any idea, but the guy has all the ideas. He articulated to the people what he wants to do. But our people are allergic to people with ideas. They let people that will do. Say. And so they want the wrong people. So how you blame the progressive for the people making the wrong choice? You don't blame the progressive. The progressive get the idea. I can go bring that formula book over there. He laid out all the ideas in the books, but the people don't get their power. The free education you're talking about right now, that's the idea of people that the formula. Those are things he wrote long time in his book, across the landscape. You can read those things. They are there. So for somebody to blame the progressive for their, because we are the recipient of what they did, we are enjoying what they did. We are the ones that are making the wrong decisions, because the guy opened the playing field. Patrick, they give it, somebody say Patrick should not play, and then the other guy can afford and say, you know what, the fought eliminated that barrier in Patrick's way, and Patrick now is on the playing field, and Patrick now he doesn't want to score goal. All he does is dribble. he want to cheat and you want to just play far. Okay, it's up to you. If you don't want to score, it's up to you. So the people open the playing field for you to help your people now. But now, what you do, the people will build personal houses for themselves. They leave the road, they buy fancy cars, but then the roads are all messed up. But then they blame the progressive. How do you blame the progressive? The man already opened the field. He gave you access to your resources. Now it left for you to properly allocate your resources and help your people out. But you say the progressive, they opened the playing field, but they didn't do anything. All right, man, guys, we can argue it all day, but let's call it a day, man. Let's call it a day. It's a fun show. I appreciate that. Sam, give your closing thought and let's call it a day.
Yeah, thank you very much for the show. I mean, today I did not really enjoy watching. I mean, the fluctuation of the internet fluctuating, this and that. But thank God that we had a perfect time today. But mind you, if we are talking these things, we should discuss it the way in which we see. And our people, mind you, I just received 4 calls. And somebody, we're hearing from the representative side commending us that, yes, indeed, this show is one of the top provocative shows that dig deeper. Issue continue to confront our country and what have you. But mind you, we have to give it a space. If the president really fighting for emancipation of our people, the bread butter issue, mind you, is what trending now. So, together, I think that we can have a better country. Let us fight for the emancipation of our country. Thank you very so much for the opportunity for us to have a fruitful discussion daily. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much. It's the reason you are not fully engaged to, it's hard to be the boss. The people bringing the people for you to sign and all the different tools. So
not so much about that.
Yeah, but I appreciate the time. But thank you, Patrick. Boss.
Thank you, CEO. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you again. Thank you again, CEO, for always, giving the platform to us for the cause of the people. Today it was another, incredible show. Very, 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 very entertaining, and educating. I want to say on our talking point today, the suffering of the people of Liberia, the suffering is beyond measure. The people are in hell. Suffering is too much. If there was no opportunity to have Liberians in the diaspora, Liberians will have died every day like God sends. Have died, out of starvation. But thank God to the people, God sent abroad there and are helping other people back home. The government needs to wake up. And since the government is not waking up, lawmakers, leaders have a responsibility. And that responsibility is to look out somewhere, source out somewhere and see where they can also find some livelihood. The suffering has been so abundant because our people have changed from their traditional way of life, agriculture. Government fails to empower them or change their system of farming into some sort of value-added farming. Government refuses to also add value to their farming. So because they don't have the energy now to even farm, they all now load up to government job. So they come to Greenville, they go to Monrovia, they go to Swedville, they go to Virginia, they go to Fishtown, they will buy rice, they will buy potato green, they will buy cassava leaf, they will buy pepper, and they will buy garden egg and carry it right into the interior. All right, we call that democracy. Then we call it democracy. That's not democracy. All right. So going back into the industrial war or into agriculture, because help. Let the people in the diaspora help. And, to see how best they can take the people back to farming or some sort of economic opportunity for them to reduce their reliance on government paid job, which is not helping them. So Romeo Quioh, I'll just pray that he does the right thing with the company that is going there. Let them demand for a sawmill to be constructed. A sawmill, not just companies taking logs and exploiting logs, the people resources. A sawmill should be built in Numompoh. A sawmill in Siwakajwa. A sawmill in Tatwe. A sawmill everywhere there's a logging company in this country. Let the people benefit, from their forest resources. The abandoned logs can be turned into other finished products and will help the people. That's how communities develop. On the other topic, thank God, Honorable Saya put a call for Honorable Noah to meet with community in the US now. I think he has listened to he has listened to you. All right. He's reaching out for a meeting with the community in the diaspora, some community members in the diaspora, for the district, especially for the district. I think your call for him to have done that was rewarding, and I want to say kudos to you, for making that call. That there's a need that when the people go out there, they must meet. So now that he has negotiated to meet with some members, I think it is rewarding. The people should give the lawmakers some audience, listen to him, recommend to him what they want to be done, and when he comes back, I'm sure he will do something better. And kudos on Nomompoh for reaching out, and I think it's also good for the people. And lastly, assuming the bodies, yeah, it's good. Mr. President Parker, thank you so much. National healing is something we need. This country belongs to all of us, but the people who established this country here, the idea they brought here that we call government, their idea, they brought it, they established a country, and they brought the idea called government. They brought the idea called education. They brought all the idea here. Everything we enjoy today here, they brought the idea. If we don't do anything to reincorporate them into the system, to say, my people, you come back. Yeah, your country here. We know the country here. I established this country here. We all belong here though, but we can't do anything without you people. The idea of government, I don't get the idea there. We don't get the idea. It's true. We don't have governance idea. Nothing. The only idea we get is to just talk, empty talk. Fight, empty fight. Nothing. So the people who get the idea for government, when we say, okay, let's go now and reconcile with them, please them someone to, I think it's rewarding. And when they come back, they will give us more idea how to run government, because we still lost here in their place here. But thank you again. Let me say thanks to the CEO, Deputy CEO, and I'm Freeman for also following us today, and also always being with us here. All our followers, I say thanks for joining us today. Our love for you, and our appreciation and gratitude to you always for taking out your time to follow us and bring your data, take your time out and everything else. CEO, kudos to you and congratulations always. Sabo community, congratulations to you for the recognition nationally. Jeremic Pia, thank you. The people call you their savior. Right now, they call you their savior. Yeah, they call you their savior. So thanks for being the people's savior, and thanks for giving them the hope, and that they will have a counter in the future, and thanks for displaying their marks there at MICAD. We all feel happy, and we all feel blessed. Thank you, ESOTERIC. I'm honored to be here. Next Thursday, I'll see you again.
All right, Patrick, thank you. Well said, well said. Let me do my closing thought, and then we call it a day. So, guys, we want to our viewers, I think I will just call your names later when I'm leaving. Yeah, but I want to John Patrick to say thanks to all of you. I want to say thanks to our young guest today, O'Hara. Thanks for taking the time to come to join us and to talk about Sinoe. We agree, we disagree, but you express your thoughts, and some things in it that you say, I agree with you. I don't think in this time, 2025, we should be building law bridges in our place. We need concrete and solid bridges, Yeah, we need, we should benefit from our resources. And let's fight. Go. Like the likes of Representative Romeo Quioh, they have shortchanged our people in the past. So I understand the fight of this young man. Thank you for coming on. Our president, Joseph Boyka, the new hand pump. I want to say thank you. Our people get some fresh water. I want to also say thanks again to Minister Jeremic Pia for volunteering to join the fight for our people to get their county. If they wanted to, it's up to now. The government spokesperson is saying, I am with you. and so it left with our people now to take the baton and run with it. All right. We have some topics that we'll be discussing. We didn't exhaust our agenda. If you look at our bullet points, next time we'll look into the new budget, the 2025, which are called draft budget 2025, and the top officials, the first 5% to see how much you get in the budget. We're going to go into that. Next time we'll talk about the struggle of the motorcyclists in the country. We'll go into that. And we'll also look at the struggle, the power struggle between the armed forces of Liberia and the Liberian National Police. I mean, it's very scary. Yeah, those are some of the things I want to say. Again, thanks to all of you that commented. We got this breaking news. Our community in Minnesota, the Sapo Development Association, the organization is the development organization, but they have not built anything in Liberia or in the U.S. Their financial secretary, Darius Moore, resigned from SADA. So SADA financial secretary, that's the breaking news. While we were coming on here, while we were clamoring to leave here, Darius Moore resigned from SADA. So we don't know what happened over there in Minnesota. And, we are hearing this one is coming from the speculation room of Voice of Sinoe. The guys, the center is falling apart. The center cannot hold right now. They got the other group on the other side, the other group on the other side, the other people that get money, the other people. So it's a power struggle. Dave Cooley is not in charge. The people still look up to Green Judio as a leader. So as a result, Dave Cooley time is expiring, and he has not done anything. Nothing can be done before the people they want Green Judio, and the Green Judio was in power too. He did nothing as president of SADA. The only time Green achieved something when you was a member of president of USA. That's when we have some accomplishment by him with our tension. We put tension behind him for them to do something for our people. And he managed to build those necessary quarter on his watch. But as president, after he defected from USAA, Green Judio did not achieve anything on Osada. I mean, he was taken, he went to Liberia, the USAA building, they took the name from there, they put SADA on it and stuff like that. But, the breaking news we are getting now from Minnesota, the USAA, or not USAA, but the Sapo Development Association, their financial man, the treasurer, Dara Murray, resigned, and he no longer official. I don't know who's going to take his place. Yeah, so that's what we want to end on that breaking news. I want to say thank you so much for joining Voice of Sinoe. Follow us on YouTube. Let's see here. Mr. Clary Manning, I want to say thank you for joining us. Comfort Gatti, thank you for joining us. Mr. William Sua, thank you for joining us. Patrick, again, thank you. Gerju Goa, thank you. Jabba Sadie, thank you for joining us. Guy Ezekiel Solo, thank you for joining. PWT, thank you for joining us. Reverend Tussle, thank you for joining us. My man Brown, Jeffy Brown, thanks for joining us. Winter Quioh, thanks for joining us and following the show. Thanks for your comment. Godfrey, thanks for your comments as well. And let's see here who I'm not recognizing. If I don't call your name, that means I'm not seeing, but I want to say thanks to all of you for always following us. And we wish Darius Moore well in his new venture. I don't know what the guys did. They lost a strong guy on their team. He's not, I don't know whether he's still part of the organization. I'm not too sure, but the idea, the news we're getting is confirmed news. The man is no longer, I think he's the treasurer of a national, no, I think he's the treasurer. Swan is the financial secretary, I think. So he's the treasurer, and the treasurer of SADA, Darren Moore and Swinion, has resigned. All right, so that's why we're ending the show for the day. I want to say thank you so much. Make sure and follow us on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube page. We do again always appreciate you. Have yourself a wonderful day.
They don't want me to my way, suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way, suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. What you want to do? I wanna do it my way. They don't want me to my way, suppressing me in every day. I wish I had my own way. I wanna do it my way. suppressing me every day. I wish I had my own way.